Hello! How is everybody doing? Welcome, welcome. Welcome back to Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, Explorers of Sky Day 5. This is, if I'm doing my maths correctly, this will be the second to last episode, or stream. We'll do one more stream this week to finish off the main story, and then we're moving on to Pokemon Legends ZA later this week. Ooh, how exciting! Hello to Scoopy, Hunter Stories, Sombra, Hunter Stories Umbra, and Samumu, and anybody else who happens to be out there watching. Actually, wait 1 second. Let me quickly just change one thing. I have the wrong date on my Twitch stream title, which needs to be fixed. But 16th anniversary +1. But yeah, we're gonna be continuing with the game, and it's gonna be a lot of fun. Now, today was a bit of a quiet day for me and my partner. My partner actually had a sore throat, so we've just been kind of chilling together, which has been lovely. But it does mean I didn't really get any work done today. It doesn't help that it is also still a holiday here in Zaragoza, which everything goes back to normal tomorrow. So, fair warning that for the main channel, I might not have any videos ready until Thursday or Friday. I'm still in the scripting phase for a lot of them. But welcome, welcome. Last time, we entered the darkened future as, well, we found out that Dusknoir wasn't exactly a good person, and Grovyle wasn't exactly a bad person, so we think. The problem remains that we are alone in this darkened future, running away from Sableye, and now we need to find Grovyle and figure out what is what. So, we're going into the Sealed Ruin, which is our next dungeon, and we're gonna see what we can do. So I hope you all have had a wonderful afternoon, evening, day, wherever you are. Hope everyone's having a good one. I'm having a wonderful day. My partner just beat the Choral Chambers area in Silksong, and he witnessed what I consider to be peak, which is the Cogwork Dancers boss fight. So he absolutely loved it. I think it was his favorite fight so far, which I'm very happy about. And I'm looking forward to getting him to play a little bit more over the coming weeks. So I'll keep you guys updated on his playthrough for sure. For sure, Z's. And I also started playing Spider-Man for the PlayStation 4, because that is a game I've had since I first bought my PS4 years and years ago. And we have the PS5 version on PS Plus, and my partner really wants me to play it because he really wants to play Spider-Man 2 on the PS5, but because I haven't played the first one and he hasn't seen the first one in a long time, he's getting me to play through it so he can re-experience the story and the gameplay, and we can both get ready so he can play Spider-Man 2. So, you know, we're having a lovely bit of couples time over here. While Ewan and Ozzy are having a lovely couples time in a dark, evil future that's determined to kill them. It's lovely. You love to see it. And then from my part, tomorrow, for those of you who are YouTube channel members, if there are any of you out there, the next Dark Souls 2 Soul Level 1 video will be out, which will see me going through and losing my mind in No Man's Wharf, followed by a pivot all the way to the Huntsman's Copse, where I will actually end up facing off against the Skeleton Lords and the Executioner's Chariot boss. So, gonna be an interesting one, and I have to edit that all tomorrow. Way! Okay, I'm loving that this dungeon right now is giving me an absolutely fantastic spawn. We are absolutely doing fine. No problems whatsoever. So I'm in a wonderful mood. Oh, Probopass, let's not do that. Let's not immobilize me, I don't like that. That was a very stupid move on your part, Probopass, because that's the reason why you just died. Get ourselves a bit of money. I don't know why they have money in the bad future, but it is what it is. All right, I just want Ozzy to finish this guy off, and then I'm gonna try and make my way to the stairs. Come on. There you go, Ewan. Down the stairs you go. But no, I'm very much looking forward to Legends ZA coming later this year. And for those of you that don't know, maybe be a bit careful. The Pokemon Terra leak has struck again, and we now have news about so many of Pokemon's future projects that I'm actually a little bit concerned. Ha 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 ha. I wonder if we can find Kecleons here. I don't think Kecleon shops are available in the dark future. And Austin, this is the second to last stream, probably. I haven't got a terrible amount of game left to go once we finish in the dark future, but I know that I'm not going to be able to finish the game in 3 hours. Not while I'm actually voicing cutscenes. If I was skipping through cutscenes, I could finish this game in 3 hours, that's not a problem. But because I'm going through every cutscene, I'm doing voices and all of that, no, I'm gonna give myself 2 streams as a nice sort of buffer before we get into Legends ZA later this week, which I will be buying digitally, because I can't really find a good physical deal, so I'm just gonna bite the bullet. Question is, actually, I don't really know if I'm gonna be buying it this week or if I'm gonna be buying it when I get paid on the 22nd. We'll find out either way. It depends on how much money I've got saved up. All right, I've gone quite deep. There's not much farther now. If I get through here, I should be at the forest. The Sableye are coming. There's no time to waste. That reminds me. I wonder how those two are doing. Have they eluded the Sableye? Ah, forget it. This isn't the time. I have to give priority to my own mission no matter what. I vowed to complete it, even if it means making sacrifices. Time to go. You there. Stop! Huh? Who's there? You invade this place with no warning? Then you disturb our slumber. Then without apology, you try to leave. Who's there? Who are you? You dare to anger us? We expect you to pay for these insults. Where are you? Quit hiding and reveal yourself. You accuse us of hiding? We do not hide. We are here! We are Spiritomb. There is no mercy for those who transgress against us. Spiritomb's sprite would be so much cooler if in the chat box it was actually animated, but no, we don't get that. The DLCs for ZA leaked as well, some good selections. Okay, well, I'm not gonna spoil myself on those because I've got no reason to at this point in time, but I did see that the games pretty much up until 2030 all got leaked, which is insane to me. Absolutely insane. Which I'm sure Pokemon is kicking themselves, but you know what? We all were expecting a lot of those games that got leaked anyway, so I don't think it's much of a shock. It just kind of sucks, really. Because I'm one of those people where, like, I enjoy a leak. I enjoy a bit of spoilers every now and then, but getting so much leaked in such a long period of time and none of it is a mystery dungeon? Awful. We don't need Mega Drain, we already have Giga Drain. Spiritomb's great. I love Spiritomb. Spiritomb especially, honestly, hot take, needs a Mega. Spiritomb deserves to come back and Spiritomb deserves to get a Mega of his own. He is an icon, a legend, and truly the moment, and he gets paid absolutely dust despite being one of the more creepy Pokemon in the series. Like, at most, I guess Legends Arceus was pretty good at treating Spiritomb well, but that's not saying too much. Anyway, I'm putting Ozzy here because I can Water Gun around corners, but Ozzy I don't think has any moves that can hit around corners, so it just makes way more sense for me to protect my bay like that. The only thing you're worried about is story spoilers. That's why I'm avoiding any sort of leaks in regards to story spoilers. I don't want to hear any of that. That's the sort of stuff I want to find out on my own time. And I probably will. So I'm not that concerned. Wait, no, we want the TM. Thank you. Ah! Water Gun. Quick attack. Proceed. Now, I do not remember how long the Sealed Ruin dungeon is, but I don't think this is a particularly long one. I think we'll probably get to Grovyle and Spiritomb fairly quickly. Had to switch to Twitch, the YouTube chat disappeared. No problem, Arkham, no problem. All good, all good. It's why I stream to both platforms, because there's literally no reason for me not to stream to both platforms, because the people who watch on YouTube aren't going to be watching on Twitch, and the people who watch on Twitch generally don't watch on YouTube, so I like to give people their platform of choice. Either way, it supports the channel. And honestly, I do just like streaming. I really do. I know I'm not the craziest. I know I don't have crazy stream setups or anything like that, but I'm just grateful that people want to come and chill and hang out and just relax. I still find it weird. I still do. Got a bit of imposter syndrome when it comes to streaming, to be honest. But you know, I've been doing it for so many years that, or at least I have, in total, done it for so many years that, like, at this point, we're just here to have fun. I am looking forward, by the way, for anyone who has seen the leaks of the new games, is that there were rumors a while back that Pokemon are going to be working on an MMO, and like, yes, that is a scary prospect because, like, you know, trusting Pokemon with anything is, well, terrifying, for lack of a better term. But honestly, oh no. Ozzy, honey. We're gonna get away from here, do you understand me? Do you understand? We're gonna leave. And what we're gonna do is we are going to fight them in this corner and we are gonna win. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fight in here. This is gonna be an interesting experience, but it's better to deal with these sorts of things when we are here. We have Reviver Seeds. We have an All-Mac Orb, which I believe is boosting team speed, so I can boost our speed so we can do more damage quickly. I think we should be okay. I genuinely think we can handle this situation. Go on, Ozzy, come on. There you go. That's what I want to see. That's what I want to see. I want to see Pokemon getting absolutely wrecked. The experience we're going to gain from this is going to be fabulous. Let's go. Ozzy, we can't take this many people at once. I don't care what Grinder tells you. Yeah, this cruising spot is crazy. All right, I need to switch to Tackle for a little bit because well, I think I have a Max Elixir in my inventory, but like, you know, we've got to play it carefully. Oh my goodness. Gravity? Defying gravity? Okay, yeah, no, this is fine. We're very lucky that we kind of arrived here in a very safe, very simple to deal with Monster House design. And I love a bit of luck in my household, quite frankly. Ozzy, do you want to attack? Thank you. Thanks, bestie. Okay, my water pulses are missing, so can we... I only have Mud Slap. All right, well, time to get frozen. Nice job, Ozzy, level 27. Very happy with that. One Monster House. Think of all that experience we're getting from this. All right, Ozzy, we're gonna switch out. I think this is your. Oh, not counter. Oh no. Oh, Ozzy. We want Giga Drain. Do you understand? We want Giga Drain. Use Giga Drain. There you go. Fabulous. And now we're stuck with the goddamn Monster House theme on this floor until the end of time. We've killed all the Pokemon, so no Pokemon want to actually come and say hello to us, which is incredibly funny to me. And there's the stairs. That was a really good floor, in all honesty. That could have gone so much worse than it did. But it went pretty good. Oh, and look at the way I just absolutely dodged out of the way there. Avoided the Vine Whip that was going to send me back to the start of the dungeon, or at least make me use a single Reviver Seed. I will not be using a Reviver Seed on a Monster House today. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. That is how you play the game. The game of life. Oh yeah, Ozzy doesn't have quick attack now, so that's actually a problem. Let's go back to water gun. No one's gonna believe that I survived a monster house like that. Not at all. Until I run into another monster house and I do it again. Oh no, I don't, because I'm already at the sealed ruin pit. Very quick dungeon. Hey, there's Grovyle. You two? Grovyle? Are you alright?
Stay back.
What? Why?
Careful. An enemy lurks nearby.
What? Where?
It's right beside you.
Next to me? It can't be this. Ah!
All those who trespass upon this land, none shall be forgiven. None. Not least of all, you.
Who is that? Who are you?
You ask that of us? Our name is Spiritomb. We are the manifestation of a fusion of spirits. 108 of them. Be careful, you two. That Pokemon is strong. Prepare to take your punishment.
God, they really needed to work on Spiritomb's sprite, bless him. Oh, let's go. Spiritomb I'm not worried about in the slightest. He's not a particularly strong boss. And I don't really recall him having any, like, crazy damaging moves. So, I ain't scared. I mean, look at Ozzy. He's critting Giga Drain like an absolute Chad. Okay, well, he missed one Giga Drain, but that's okay. We respect that. We allow that. Easy. My team is over-leveled. That's the only option. What's happening? Eep! Run away! Nigerundayo, Samoki! What was that? What was all that about?
They got spooked and ran.
Grovyle! Bestie, I forgot about you. Are you alright?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Can you get up? Somehow. Ugh. That Pokemon, it was cunning. It went up my nose and took control of my body.
So that was a bad Pokemon?
No, that's not true. That Spiritomb was probably upset over us trespassing in its space. It was frightening because it became so angry that it lost control of itself. But you saw what happened when the situation turned sour. It fled. It's normally a timid Pokemon. There are many such Pokemon here in your future. They are Pokemon who should be good, but they've become bitter and twisted because of this world's perpetual darkness.
I see. Good Pokemon going bad because of this world. That makes me sad.
Hey, you two. Now, will you finally trust me?
Somewhat? Except Malamar, they were always assholes. Malamar didn't exist at this point in time, we can forgive him. I'll admit it, I don't really trust you, but...
Ugh. I've told you before. There's no point in continuing together if there's no trust between us. I'm leaving.
Wait! I didn't say I don't believe you. To be perfectly honest, we don't know what's happening anymore. That's why we want to know as much as we can learn. And it's true, I still don't completely trust you, Grovyle, but what you said does make some sense. It just seems to be logical. So please, Grovyle, please, tell us what you know. Tell us about this future. And why you came to our world, Grovyle.
So, what if everything I say is a pack of lies?
It's alright. I won't accept everything you say at face value right away. I'll listen, then decide.
Well, fine. Follow me.
And we vibe. Okay, we got through that dungeon very quickly, honestly. It's a good sign. We could very easily get to Lapras today, for those of you that know. Like, I think it's like chapter 18, chapter 19. Anyway, chapter 15, The Secret of the Planet's Paralysis.
Good. This'll do. Though Sableye won't be able to spot us easily here.
So tell us, Grovyle, in the future, why did the planet's paralysis take place?
The cause of the planet's paralysis? That dates back to your time in the world of the past. The planet's paralysis started with the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was governed by Dialga.
Dialga? MTLK Rohijo, I love the interactions between Ozzy and Grovyle. It's like seeing a conversation between an older brother and a younger brother. Yes, exactly! For me, when I was a kid, I always headcanoned that they were the same character, but like Grovyle is obviously just from a timeline where things went differently. Ewan never showed up in the past. Everything went to shit, and he basically had to grow and learn. Obviously that's non-canon, but like in my headcanon, that's always how it's been with these two. Dialga? Who is that?
He is the legendary Pokemon that controls time. Dialga ensured the proper flow of time from Temporal Tower. But when Temporal Tower collapsed, time gradually got out of control, and eventually the planet fell into paralysis.
What? What happened to Dialga?
When time went out of whack, Dialga also lost control. Now, here in your future, the planet has become fully paralyzed, and thus, Dialga has lost almost all his reason, and is governed by darkness. Dialga is now beyond recognition. He has become an entirely different entity. Yes, he has been transformed into Primal Dialga, a primordial presence
that came before Primal Groudon and Primal Kyogre. Thank you very much, mainline Pokemon. Okay,
Primal Dialga feels no emotion. He seeks only self-preservation, so he prevents history from changing. That's why Dialga wants me gone. Because I tried to change history. Because I tried to stop the planet's paralysis. Because I traveled back in time to your world, from this place, your future.
What? Grovyle, you're saying that you came back to our world so you could prevent the planet's paralysis? But that's completely the opposite of what we were told. Grovyle, you came back to our world to paralyze the planet, didn't you? And Grovyle, weren't you the one stealing the time gears?
You've got to be joking. I was collecting time gears.
I like that distinction between stealing and collecting. Come on, Grovyle, come on.
Because they were needed for preventing the planet's paralysis. I needed to take them to Temporal Tower and put them in place. That would have reversed the collapse of Temporal Tower, which was fully underway in your time. While it is true that removing a time gear from a specific place causes time to stop in that area, that's only temporary. After the time gears are put into Temporal Tower, time would have been fully restored to normal everywhere.
Oh. But then what about all the things Dusknoir said about you? Ozzy, you having a soft, squishy, occasionally psychic boyfriend has made you weak. In order to become strong, you need trauma and crippling loneliness, like me. That's so accurate to Grovyle, though. Fanbase Grovyle, he can't live without trauma. Like how he said you were a wanted outlaw in the future, and how you escaped from the future, then fled to our world in the past. So you're claiming all that was just a bunch of lies?
What else could it be? Because Dusknoir really is an agent sent from this future by Primal Dialga to get rid of me.
What? Dusknoir was an agent sent to get rid of you?
That's right.
I don't know why they're so shocked by that revelation. That's very clearly the case.
I have said that Primal Dialga will try to thwart any attempt to alter the course of history. That's why, when he learned that I traveled through time, he sent Dusknor after me.
The Great Dusknor? It can't be.
It's hard for you to believe, I know.
I can't believe it at all. You're saying all this about the Great Dusknor? The one who Chatok gave sloppy BJs to in the back of our guild's larder? I don't understand why Dusknor is acting this way here, but I respected Dusknor. I can't believe you.
It is hard to accept, but looking back over what we've been through in this future world, what Grovile said is reasonable. It makes perfect sense. And Ozzy knows it. Ozzy knows deep down that what Grovile says is true. But knowing that makes it that much harder to accept. But... Hey, where are you going?
I'm going to see Dusknor.
What?
I want to see Dusknor. I'm going to find out if what you said is true or not.
What's the point of that? You'll only make it easy for them to get rid of you. You don't stand a chance against them.
Then what am I supposed to do?
What are you supposed to do? Didn't you wonder this earlier? And you decided that you would decide for yourself. You insisted that because you don't know what to believe. You wouldn't accept words for their face value. And you'd think for yourself. It's times like this, when things are tough, that you have to be strong. Think for yourself, then act as you deem right.
Grovile, what are you going to do now?
I'm going back to the past again, to stop this planet's paralysis. To do that, I need to find Celebi.
Celebi? Celebi?
That's right. You can come with me or not, it's your choice. You two decide on your own course of action. I'm off.
Celery?
That's exactly what I thought as well, Fatal.
I don't know what I should believe either, but there is one thing I can say with certainty. In this future world of darkness, the planet is paralyzed. And the paralysis of the planet, it happened back in our world. That's why, to stop that from happening, we have to get back to the past. We have to get back to our world.
I really like the determined Mudkip sprite. It's one of my favorites.
Ewan? Yes, I know. What Grovile said, Grovile is right. Things are very tough now. That's why we have to be strong. I'm alright now. Let's go. Let's catch up to Grovile. Ewan? We have to get back. Back to our own world. Oh my god, let me rewrite this game, but just completely apply my main character dialogue to the situation. Oh my god, I would do so good. Trust me. Trust and believe. Dialogue is one of my favorite things to write. I love writing conversations.
Master Dialga, the stage has been set for the capture of the traitors. When the time comes, it may be necessary for us to beg your help, Master Dialga. As you wish. By your leave, we shall proceed. Hoo-ha.
Alrighty, into the forest we go. What? What was that? Strange sensation. I have had that strange sensation before. Where are we?
This is Dusk Forest. Its name comes from the dark fog that perpetually shrouds it. Deep in this forest, we should find Celebi.
Hey, Grovile, you mentioned the name before, but who is Celebi?
Celebi is the legendary time travel Pokemon. She has the ability to cross time. But, well, she's a little odd. But anyway, Celebi's ability enabled me to go to the past.
So if we find Celebi,
can we return to our world? Yes, you can go back. But Celebi is the Pokemon that sent me to the past. That means Celebi has lent her support to reshaping history. Wait, are you saying that Celebi's in trouble too? That's right. Primal Dialga is also targeting Celebi, so there's no time to waste. Get ready soon, we have to find Celebi. Okay, well first things first, let me dump a bunch of shit in storage, because oh my god, I have so much shit. Get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Actually, keep the Pecha Berry. Get rid of the Blast Seed. We don't need Blast Seeds anymore. Don't need Heal Seeds anymore. Heal Seeds are for suckers. We don't need all these Reviver Seeds. Stun Seed, don't need. Brick Break, Recycle, Reflect, Water Pulse. Get in the bin. Get in there. Get rid of Fossil. Get rid of Luminous. Get rid of Quick Orb. Well, Quick Orb and All-Mac do the same things. Roll Call, Warp Orb, Cute Box, Cute Box. In you go. Bish, bash, bosh. Just lost the boss fight, I had to take care of my kittens. Oh, but you have taken care of kittens, that's adorable. Celebi is useful, but unfortunately, I have to trade her the worst currency for her services. She collects God of War NFTs. Arkham, come on. She collects Grovyle NFTs, and we all know it. You seem to be finally prepared. Let's go then. We'll find Celebi and return to the past. Oh, wait, don't go. What is it? If the three of us do return to our world, Grovyle, will you steal the time gears like you did before? Well, yes, I will. Otherwise the planet's paralysis can't be stopped. But Grovyle, I'm not convinced yet. I don't completely trust you yet. I'm only cooperating with you because I want to return to our world. If we do return, Grovyle, I'll investigate if you really were stealing those time gears to prevent the planet's paralysis. Grovyle, if I decide that you're wrong for stealing the time gears, I'm going to stop you, Grovyle. Do as you will. But keep this in mind. What's important now is getting ourselves safely back to your world. So for the time being, focus on getting back home. Let's go. I feel it. I'm sensing something strange. Huh? What's the matter, Ewan? I just know it. I felt something like this before. It was... That's it. It was when we arrived here in Fogbound, yep. Huh? What's wrong, Ewan? It's a sensation, like we've been here before. I thought so. This is similar to the sensation I had back then. Hey, what are you doing? Hurry. We have to hurry, Ewan. It makes me think that this is probably Fogbound Lakes, like Foggy Forest, but like in the future. Also, God, there are some fireworks going on outside. I can hear them, goddamn. I got them yesterday and they've been causing some trouble. Oh, but they're adorable though. Kittens are lovely. I love kittens. Oh, Mothim, hello. Actually, I'll stick to Water Gun. Even with, like, Pokemon where it's, like, not a good idea to use Water Gun, it's still a good idea to use Water Gun. Because in this game, just your starters always have, like, extra damage from their attacks. Oh my god, the fireworks are going crazy tonight. Pilates, oh my god. Oh god, Jumpluff. No, ill, go away, go away. Oh yeah, can I change? Nope, I can't affect Grovyle's moveset, but I know that he is an absolute beast, and he will be sticking around for a couple dungeons, so it's definitely worth using him for everything that he's got. God damn, they are giving us all the TMs in the future. I can't say Arkham Legion that I actually know much about Samurai Jack. I think that was one of those cartoons that I may have watched like an episode or two of when I was younger, but it just completely missed my brain. So I genuinely don't understand the reference, I apologize.
But I know Samurai Jack was very cool. I remember that part. And I remember the villain was fun. I remember that too. What was his name? Aku or something along those lines? Billy, did you say Pilares? Are you in Zaragoza, Spain? Yes, I am. Yes, indeed. That is where that is where I live. ¿Por qué? I did mention it last stream as well, though, actually. And I honestly, I don't really hide that I live in Zaragoza, Spain, because it's honestly, it's a lovely city. And it's not like people are gonna somehow find my address from that. I'm a very private person when I need to be, except for the fact that I put my real name at the start of every video. But that's only because, you know, every YouTube content creator eventually gets to a point where they just start using their actual name because they want to be taken seriously. Dusk Forest Heights, let's go! Jack was trying to get back to the past from a desolate future. Aku was the villain, voiced by the goat Marco. Gotcha, gotcha. Is this where Celebi is supposed to be? That's right. It was around here that I met her the last time. But if Primal Dialga knows of this place, Celebi will have fled from here. If this place isn't known to our pursuers, however, then Celebi should still be here. Hello? Celebi? It's me, Grovyle. Reveal yourself, if you're here. She's not coming out. Did she get frightened off by Primal Dialga? What if she's been captured by Primal Dialga? Captured? Where'd that voice come from? But now I don't hear anything. That voice, was I just hearing things? Tee, you didn't imagine it. Me? Captured? How insulting. Captured? Impossible, that's for sure. Tee. Queen. It's been too long, my dear Grovyle. Yes, it has been a while, Celebi. What? This tiny thing is Celebi? Now that is downright rude. How inappropriate to poke fun at my petite proportions. I'm sorry. I heard you have the ability to cross time, so I expected you to be some awe-inspiring Pokemon. How uncouth. Never judge someone by appearance. But I forgive you. After all, you must find me cuter and more special than you imagined. Hee. Yes. She gives me like Misty vibes from the Pokemon anime. Lovely voice for her. It's an attempt. It's not my best voice, I'm not gonna lie to ya. Celebi, I need your help again. I know. Seeing you back here, my dear Grovyle, tells me everything I need to know. You're back because you failed in your mission in the past, yes? Yes, it's true. I hope you manage this time. I've quite had enough of this. Living in this dark and dreary world is so depressing. Sorry, no time to chat. The Sableye are tracking us. If we don't leave soon, we'll have brought trouble to you. Tee, it's quite fine. There's no need to be worried. Let those Sableye come. They're of no concern to me. Besides, if you would be so kind as to prevent the planet's paralysis, we'll finally be spared the agony of this world of darkness. My dear Grovyle, I will devote my whole life to achieve that end. All right. Where is the passage of time? It's ready. It is nearby. I see, I hope you're enjoying the festivities. You're from Pamplona, just 1 hour from there, and you went to Pilates last weekend. Oh, awesome! I didn't realize you were Spanish as well. Well, actually, Rojillo, I should have figured out from that you were Spanish. But yeah, nice, amazing. That's awesome. I have never been to Pamplona, but I bet it's lovely. The passage of time is on a plateau above this forest. That's good. Can you guide us? Yes. Are all 3 of you taking the passage of time? Yeah, that's right. Oh, what's this? Your friend? What? What? No. That can't be.
Is something the matter, Celebi?
No. It's nothing. Well then, shall we? Off to the passage of time? Interesting. What could that mean? Hey, Grovyle. So what's the passage of time?
The passage of time is a portal that Celebi uses to travel through time. It's a secret corridor that spans dimensions.
For short trips, I can travel through time all by myself. But for big trips that span many generations, I must use the passage of time. Oh, so if we were to go through the passage of time...
Yes, you will be able to return to your time.
Oh, I see it. There's the entrance that leads up to the plateau. The passage of time is way up there.
Good. We'll leave as soon as we're ready.
Hello. Hi. So, listen, this is just a little secret. Did you know that Grovyle is really impatient and hasty? I know that he wants to hurry, but I do wish he'd slow down a little. It would sure make me happier if he did. I want to spend as much time as I can with him. That's not how I meant it. Not at all. I don't have any special feelings for him or anything. Shut the fuck up. You said that. You said I had special feelings for Grovyle.
Okay, Celebi. We can return to the past by going through the passage of time. We're almost there. We're leaving as soon as you're ready. Oh, bless her.
Well, she's also in special episode 5 for one dungeon as well. Just gonna sip my cup of tea quickly while it's still hot, and then we'll continue. Oh no. Arkham, please. Don't look at my Grovyle body pillow. It smells like angst and sadness, just like him. No, that's too cursed, even for me.
Good. We're leaving. We must make our way to the passage of time. Let's go.
Alright, Deep Dusk Forest, let's go. Oh! Hi, Steelix! Fuck me! Thank you, Grovyle. Oh my god, Grovyle, fucking king shit right there. Took down that Steelix like it was nothing. But that definitely scared me. Definitely scared me. God damn, we have the worst luck if we have not found the stair. They were right here, wow. There's a lot of nice foreshadowing in the writing in this game, honestly. The only thing that I wish with the localization is that they didn't repeat words so much. They repeat a lot of lines to the point where a lot of dialogue can feel very filler, and they don't necessarily trust the player to, like, understand the dialogue. Whereas I think better written games, they don't need to keep repeating all of the information, the same information through various lines, just with different rearrangements of the words. It's something that, at least with me, like, I'm not like a big writer anymore, but like it is something that I do care about and something that I do look for in a lot of writing, is that like we don't treat the reader like they're idiots. Like, I don't need Ozzy to basically do the Metal Gear Solid like thing that Snake does, where he's like, huh, that's interesting. So what you're saying is, and he repeats like everything that is told to him in like a conversation, right? Or like he's just confused about everything that exists. Like, I guess I just wish the writing was tighter. That's my main critique of this game, but that is also something that just comes from having a localization from, what, 2011? I know that the later games were much better because I was at one point playing Mystery Dungeon, Super Mystery Dungeon on my 3DS, like I think it was maybe like half a year ago. And the script was much better in that game. They gave the characters more, well, character, and they didn't repeat so much. Though that game has its own problems with you literally starting in a children's school, which is still one of my least favorite, like, starting points of any of these games. But it's also funny in Super Mystery Dungeon because almost all of the dialogue hints that, like, your main character is, like, an adult who is just trapped in this child's body and forced to do, like, children's school learning when it's, like, your character is clearly so much smarter than that. And that is its own level of comedy, but they don't lean into it enough to really make it work. Anyway, I gave you in Takedown because Takedown is just like stronger power than Tackle, but it's gonna be a last resort. Oh, Steelix with a Violent Seed. I need to find that Steelix. Quite frankly. Yeah, I'm gonna go find that Steelix before... Oh god, there are a lot of them. I want a Violent Seed. Come on, give me a Violent Seed. There we go. Billy, do you read Pokemon Mystery Dungeon fanfics and webcomics? Oh, yes, I have, and yes, I have done. When I was younger, Pokemon Mystery Dungeon Silver Resistance, which is one of the longest Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, like, fanfictions, was, like, something I read on my fucking DS. My DS, not my 3DS, my DS, on browser. Fanfiction.net. I've been in the trenches, my dudes. And I was devastated when, like, I found out that, that story wasn't going to actually be finished after dedicating many, many years to reading it. I have my own fic, actually, but it's very much a work in progress at the moment. You like Pokemon Super Mystery Dungeon setup arc? It's unfinished, yeah. Mine's been unfinished for a while, but I have, like, the bones of the story I want to write. I have everything down. I have the arc. I have all the character interactions, sort of, like, the important ones. It's just writing all of the filler. But I've kind of decided, like, well, we're revived. I have decided that at some point I am going to, like, sit down and finish that story. Even if it's just that one story and that's the only thing I ever want to finish in my life, goddamn, I will finish it. And the thing is, my writing style isn't amazing. I'm gonna be the first person to tell you, I struggle. I'm autistic. You know, autistic people kind of, you know, speak in a certain way, talk in a certain way, form sentences in a certain way, and I really had to train myself to kind of, like, not do that. But, I don't know. I do enjoy writing. I enjoy sort of the expression that it gives, and I like fanfiction because you already have, like, a base to work off of. Sometimes you have characters that you can already work off of, and it kind of just makes life a little bit easier. It means you have to put a bit less sort of, like, thought into certain aspects. I don't know. It's more comfy for me. But then I am also a terminally online human being, so, you know, fanfiction and being terminally online kind of go hand in hand. Have I seen the new Has Been Hotel song? Oh, Gravity? Yes, I have. Love Gravity. Love Lute getting her own just, like, crazy villain song. And the animations are gorgeous in that, with all the different perspective changes and the way she starts walking on the walls and the glass shattering down. It just, the energy is very, very, very infectious. I'm very excited for Has Been. I'm so excited. I wish Halloween would come sooner. instant workout song. Agreed. Ah, you read in college, Guiding Light. Human turned Alolan Vulpix Shane retains his memories, so he has expectations about how a stereotypical Pig Mystery Dungeon story will play out, and then reality subverts everything by introducing a dark threat. Yeah, I kind of like when Mystery Dungeon stories go a little darker than the games. For me, I don't think I would go, like, so dark that it was gritty and apocalyptic, but, like, I definitely would make them... I would like... In my series, my characters would be a bit more mature. And I think that's sort of kind of where I would be coming at the writing from. Because obviously I'm writing it for me. I'm not writing for anyone else, I'm writing it for me. Anyway, cutscenes, story, let's go. Oh, I see it now. There it is. Let's get back to Explorers of Sky, the game we're actually playing. Is that the Passage of Time? That's right. That's the Passage of Time. I went through that to go to the past. Celebi, only you can open the Passage of Time. Do your thing. Sure. Stop there. That will do. What? That voice. It can't be. Hello to you all. It's been a while. Dusknoir. Dusknoir? Your scurrying carried you far. But sad to say, that's all over now. The Sableye too. That's crafty, Dusknoir. You allowed us to roam 3, but you kept your eye on us the whole time. So you could capture Celebi as well as us. What? So you mean we were followed the whole time? Huh. I didn't see this coming. It's all my fault, Celebi. Oh. Apologies don't suit your style, my dear Grovyle. And do you honestly think that I can be caught? Everyone, are you ready to fight? What? Of course. We're going to power our way through. We'll push them aside and dive into the Passage of Time. Got it. Huh. So you'll resist? Spare yourself the effort. You have no chance of succeeding. We won't know that for sure until we try. Dusknoir, you and me, now! Grovyle. Are you really such a fool to think that I'd come alone? What? Now, Master Dialga. It turned pitch black. Here we go. Here we go. I'll see you, Hunter. Thanks for hanging out, man. Yo, he's above me! Look, he's above me! That's... 1 second, Ozzy, I need to finish my tea. Hold on, Ozzy. Okay, the tea has been downed. Grovyle? What is that? What is that? That's... Primal Dialga. What? That's Primal Dialga? What's wrong, Grovyle? Where's your bravado now? My dear Grovyle, this is it for us. What? Why? Aren't we going to fight? It's hopeless. Dusknoir on his own is one thing, but we don't stand a chance against Dialga. Also, I love, by the way, in this music here, you can hear the very faintest backing theme of the final dungeon of the story. Just the faintest little backing theme. You two have kept up so well. I'm sorry to let you down. This is where it ends. But... I surrender, Dusknoir. Do with me as you will. My dear Grovyle. What's the matter, Grovyle? It's not like you to give up so easily. Yes, I am giving up. But hope is still alive. Celebi, you remember? That last time, When I traveled back in time to prevent the planet's paralysis, I wasn't alone. There was another. What? Grovile, you didn't come back to our world alone? That's right. I had a partner. We headed to the past together. But when we were going through the passage of time, we had trouble. We became separated. My partner should still be back in the world of the past. Even if I'm eliminated, my partner will see our mission through to the end. My partner will prevent the planet's paralysis. Ha. Ha 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 ha. Hoo ha 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 ha. What's so funny? So, you claim someone went to the past with you? Incidentally, what's the name of your partner? Go on. Say the name. Why ask such a thing? Can't tell me. No, that's not true. My partner's name is Ewan, my best friend. What? What? Grovile, did you say Ewan? Well, this is Ewan right here. What? You're Ewan? No, it can't be. It isn't. The Ewan I know isn't a Pokemon. The Ewan that I know is a human. What? Precisely. My good fellow Grovile, that is unmistakably your friend Ewan. What? That Pokemon you see was once a human. What? Master Dialga had given me a mission. It was to get rid of you, Grovile, and Ewan, because you fled to the past. I traveled through time in pursuit of both of you. In the past, I gathered intelligence that might help me find you. And at one point, I met Team Billy Boys. Yeah, I don't need to hear that. Don't need to hear that. But at that point, I suspected nothing. Yeah. When they mentioned the Dimensional Scream, I was skeptical at first. But then an idea began to take shape in my mind. And... his little smile in this cutscene. So, a former human, with no memories, a human that possessed the Dimensional Scream, I became convinced then. Ewan told the name to Dusknoir. And he has that little smile. That little smile right here. That little hee-hee. Uh-huh. There was no doubt. This Ewan was the very one that I had been seeking. So that Ewan developed amnesia and was transformed into a Pokemon, which must be because of the accident during your time travel. Well, Ewan's memory loss was a lucky stroke for me. After all, your partner failed to recognize who I am. It was quite easy to win over your partner's trust. And it was also easy to drag them to the future when the time came. Dusknoir really was lying. Which left you, Grovile, the last part of the job to finish. I was a human from the future? And I was Grovile's partner on a mission to prevent the planet's paralysis? And that's how I ended up in Ozzy's world? Grovile and Ewan, with the both of you here, everything will end when we finally dispose of you. That will finally put an end to Grovile's glimmer of hope. Everything ends. Everything ends for you. Ha ha ooh ha ha. Dusknoir, no. Dusknoir! Huh. Have you finally come to terms with your fate? Grovile! Ewan! We shall be rid of you for all time. This is the end.
For you!
Hey, Ewan, Grovile, you can't give up.
You say not to give up. But what can we possibly do in this bleak situation?
We have to think. I know. Celebi, can your time travel ability transport us just the short distance into the passage of time? It won't be easy with Dialga here. Dialga is the temporal Pokemon. It controls time itself. Even if I can make us travel in time, he'll have no trouble exposing it. It just has to work for an instant. Please.
Attack!
Time to travel! Yeah, the downside of being a silent protagonist and also the convenience of the narrative that Ozzy doesn't say Ewan's name once in front of Grovile.
They vanished? Master Dialga.
Bro does the one thing he can do. It's funny, because Dialga could very easily just roar of time and kill us, but he doesn't. Bit weird. I love the sound, like the imagery of like glass shattering to break the time travel. Our time traveling path has been shattered.
There they are.
We almost made it to the passage of time. Dive in now, you can make it. Now, into the passage of time. What about you, Celebi? Don't fret over me. I told you, I can't be caught. Stop the planet's paralysis. Change history.
Thanks.
Thank you, Celebi.
You're not getting away.
Haha. Damn, Dusknoir, you kinda suck.
Gah.
Bro, you kind of failed. You kind of failed epically. You kind of completely sucked. Dusknoir choking at the last minute, like, you know, complete choking right there. Chapter 16, A New Dawn. Because it's a new dawn, it's a new day, it's a new life for me. And I'm feeling like a Pokemon. This is... What? Ewan, where? Isn't this... where I met you, Ewan? It's like that beach. So that means... could it be? No, it is! We're in the past! We made it back to our world! Yes! We made it, Ewan!
Ugh.
Hey, Grovile! Look! We made it home! Back to our world!
So we did it? We made it through. Back to this world?
Yes! This is where I met Ewan. Let's see. He was literally unconscious on this rock. I think it was right here. This is where I found Ewan out cold.
So that's what happened. That trip through time sent me into the Eastern Forest. And Ewan and I both reached your world far away from each other.
Oh, that's right. There's a lot I don't understand, like the whole concept of time travel. Will you please explain it to us? Oh, voice crack. But this isn't really the place to talk, so let's go to Wigglytuff's guild and talk there. Before we went to the future, we trained there and roomed there. It'll be the perfect place. Okay, let's go to Wigglytuff's guild.
Hold on. Will I be well received if I go to the guild? After all, I'm a wanted outlaw in this world. If I went to your guild, won't everyone be shocked? Don't you think they'd try to capture me?
Come to think of it, you're right. What to do? Oh, I know. There's a good place. But it will involve going through Treasure Town.
It shouldn't be a problem if we lie low and sneak through. Lead the way.
Okay, it's this way. How do we sneak through Treasure Town? It's never explained, unless, like, Grovile just digs. Anyway, the ETF is like, we had this message ready for the moment you arrive. Yo, a special episode. What about a bag increase? I'd love a bag increase. Yeah, every single Grovyle in this world is like hunted down. Anyway, here's the fun part about our partner character. Our partner character, well, this cliff is known as Sharpedo Bluff. Sharpedo Bluff? Yeah, I think the name comes from the fact that the cliff itself is shaped like a Pokemon named Sharpedo. As far as I can tell, nothing seems out of the ordinary. What an inconspicuous pile of leaves. Oh my god, it was a staircase the entire time. It's down here. I lived here before I joined the guild. Go ahead, go in. So yeah, Ozzy is a homeowner. And not only is he a homeowner, he's got the home of like one of the snazziest places in Treasure Town. How does he own this place? How has he claimed it as his own? I don't understand. It's a landmark. I see. This is a hollow chamber in the face of the cliff. I'm glad no one's wrecked this place. That's proof for how little notice this place attracts. It may be better if we stay here for the time being. Agreed. The IRS has been hunting him for years. Well, his name started as Trico. He's probably gone through quite a few names before settling on Ozzy. But Ewan, I never expected you to be the very same Ewan. And then Ewan just deadpans him. Grovyle, can you tell us more about that? Yes, Ewan and we were jointly investigating the planet's paralysis. A Pokemon and a human? Paired together? Yeah. And Ewan had, or has, a special ability like no other. We relied on that special ability to investigate the planet's paralysis. It played a vital part. By special ability, you mean the Dimensional Scream, don't you? Exactly. But the Dimensional Scream has a drawback. The Dimensional Scream requires the presence of a trusted Pokemon partner. Without that partner, the ability cannot be triggered. A trusted partner? That's why we work together. The Dimensional Scream is set off by triggers tied to places where the Time Gears are hidden. We needed to find out where the Time Gears were in the past. We needed the Dimensional Scream to accomplish that. Wait a second. There has to be a trusted partner nearby for the Dimensional Scream to work? But the Dimensional Scream was triggered like 2 days after we met. Your point? Doesn't that show how much you two trusted each other from the start? When you put it like that, it's a little embarrassing. In addition, Ewan developed amnesia. Upon meeting you, Ozzy, your partner had someone to turn to. Perhaps Ewan grew to trust you very quickly because of that. Oh, there's another thing I don't understand. Is the Dimensional Scream triggered in response to only Time Gears? Right. The opposite is also true. The Dimensional Scream is not triggered in places that aren't connected to Time Gears. Huh. Really? That's not how I remember it. Listen, Ewan, do you remember that time it went off near Drowsy, and during our first exploration? And there were other times too. We went to places that had nothing to do with the Time Gears. But even in places like that, the Dimensional Scream was triggered sometimes, wasn't it? Are you sure? But that never happened in the future. The Dimensional Scream was never triggered by places that had no tie to Time Gears whatsoever. Well, if that's true, I don't know why it would work differently here. Perhaps things are just different in this world. Perhaps the nature of the Dimensional Scream is altered in the past? So in the future, the Dimensional Scream doesn't work in places that have no connection to the Time Gears. Oh, that explains it. Maybe that's why that time when we were in the future, at the frozen water, it didn't work. And we have to see the whole cutscene. God damn it. I don't need to see this because we know it. Maybe I couldn't envision anything that time we were in the future because we were in a place that wasn't tied to any time gears. Maybe that's why my dimensional scream failed to work. Maybe Grovile is right about the future and the past being different. Or different enough to make my dimensional scream ability work differently.
Anyway, like I was saying, we were investigating the planet's paralysis. We used the dimensional scream ability to identify the locations of the time gears in your world while we were in the future. Aha. I remember. After identifying the locations where time gears would be in the past, we took the passage of time. That brought us from our world into in your future to this world. However... Yeah. Are you okay? No, don't let go. Just a little longer. Come on, hang on. No, I can't. Hold on. Yeah. We struggled. We encountered turbulence while we were traveling through time. Thus, Ewan and I became separated. For some reason, Ewan got amnesia and was turned into a Pokémon. I can only guess that it had something to do with our accident while traveling in time. I came from the future. And not just that, I came with the mission of preventing the planet's paralysis. I don't know, it seems so outlandish. It doesn't feel real, somehow. So, Ewan, you may not remember any of this, but, you were my closest friend. I worried about you when we were separated. I'm glad to see you're safe. Your appearance may have changed, and though you have lost your memory, you're still you. And none of this alters the fact that you remain my friend. Ah, Ewan, I'm glad to see you again. And then Ewan is just deadpan staring, which must be heartbreaking for Grovile, because, like, he's happy that his friend is alive, but it's not his friend. It's like talking to someone completely different, even if the jigsaw pieces might be the same. It somehow makes a different picture. Now, we have to decide on our course of action. Like I've told you before, I'm going to collect the time gears again. What are you gonna do? I'm a little worried about how time stops in the region where its time gear is removed. But you're sure that it will only be temporary? That's right. As soon as the time gears are set in place at Temporal Tower, time will be restored to its normal state everywhere. Well then, we'll go too. We'll go with you, Grovile. Taking a time gear will badly affect the Pokémon that live in that area, but we have to prevent the planet's paralysis. Okay then, we'll go together. But the hour is late. We're also exhausted from all the running we've done. We should rest up tonight. We'll leave in the morning. I would like to save. We're gonna go and deal with what might honestly be like one of my toughest dungeons in this game. But after a wholesome cutscene first. Huh? Ozzy isn't here. Maybe outside? What's the matter? Can't sleep? Yes, just thinking. Thinking about Dusknoir? No, that's not it. Sure, finding out we were being deceived came as a real shock. But hearing your story earlier, Grovile, it really drove it home. What Dusknoir said in the future was really true. And it made me realize that Ewan really did come from the future. And I was mulling things over like that. I really like this scene because it's a rare scene where your protagonist isn't actually involved, but your partner is. We don't really get this enough in these games, and we honestly should. Hey, look, Grovile. Sunlight. It's sunrise. It's pretty, isn't it? Yes. Maybe it's because we were in the future for so long, but I didn't think that a sunrise could ever feel so renewing. The sun rises, then it sets. We take that for granted, and that's only natural. But things we take for granted, they're really the most essential things. And they're precious. All I'd ever known is the future's world of darkness. Upon coming to this world, and seeing the sun for the first time, it was staggering. Seeing it, it strengthened my resolve to turn history away from a future of darkness. There is one thing that I wanted to ask of you, Ozzy. It's about that time in the future, when we were confronted by Dialga. Frankly, we were in a no-win situation. There was no hope.
Yes, and Ozzy was like, never give up! You can't give up, we're amazing! We're so good!
But when all seemed lost, you refused to give up. Even I had given up. What compelled you? How did you manage to stay so strong?
Well, I wonder too. I really don't know. But maybe it was because Ewan stood by me?
Ewan?
Take a look at this.
What could it be? There's an odd pattern inscribed on it. I'd never seen anything like it. This pattern is new to me.
This is my relic fragment. It's my personal treasure. I have this dream of one day solving the mystery behind this fragment. But I was such a coward. I couldn't work up the courage to go to the guild and apply as an apprentice. It's called character development, exactly. It was then that I met Ewan. Ewan... yeah, he completely trusted in us way too quickly. Yeah, Ewan was always there to cheer me up. And when we were being threatened by a very scary giant Pokemon, it all gave me courage. With Ewan, I felt like I could overcome any challenge. That's how I came to feel over time. Maybe that's why I was able to keep going without giving up.
Alright. I think I understand what you're saying.
Yeah, Ewan has a special quality that makes others feel that way. The same way that I care for Ewan as a friend, you, Ozzy, also feel that same way about Ewan. Which is really awkward when I'm shipping Ozzy and Ewan. And now Grovyle is like the ex. Oof.
Ewan is lucky to be blessed with a friend like you. Well, it's morning. We should be leaving soon.
Yes.
Alright, it's agreed that we will collect all the time gears. First, we have to decide which time gear we should target.
Let's check the Wonder Map. From here, the underground lake would be the closest, I guess.
How about Treeshroud Forest? That was where I got the first time gear last time.
Where's that?
Here.
All the way over here.
It is a little far from here, but there is no one like Uxie guarding that time gear.
Oh, great. If we were to fight someone over a time gear, that would attract attention. But that won't be a concern here, right?
Exactly.
That's it then. That's where we're going. Onward to Treeshroud Forest, which is, again, a brutal 20-floor dungeon where a lot of Pokemon can one-shot me because of fucking Petal Dance. What is it, Grovyle?
The atmosphere somehow feels different than last time. No, I must be imagining it. We'll go in when you're ready.
We're just going in. I have no reason to not go in right now. Let's just dive in and see what we're dealing with. By the way, I just want to say thank you to everybody who is tuning in to this stream right now, whether you're over on YouTube or you're over on Twitch. Thank you so much. I'm glad to see you all. And if you haven't already, I don't know, consider, I don't know, maybe checking out one of my other videos on the channel. I've got quite a few. Got some Zelda videos if you're interested in Nintendo. Got a lot of Soulsborne videos. I don't know, I feel like I'm being a bad YouTuber by not plugging myself a little bit more. No! The slow trap, we will all be slow, except for Grovyle, who has to sit behind us like an awkward teacher. Oh, let's go. Let's go. Come on, Rolls, come on. I love the music for this dungeon, by the way. It's very... It's very mystical, very mysterious. You could also easily use this as music for a water dungeon, but I kind of like that they're using some of these instruments for a forest dungeon instead. It kind of gives, like, Feywoods. Very, like, fairies and a little bit of maybe, like, Hansel and Gretel. Yo! It's Cherim. Also, I totally realized I should have brought my max elixirs with me out of the storage, but I did not. And I'm going to come to regret that because I'm almost certainly going to lose a lot of PP in this dungeon. I know I have some max elixirs, but like, I need more. Alternatively, I just need Ozzy to like help double team most of the Pokemon here. Because as I said, this is a 20-floor dungeon. It's one of the few dungeons where I remember the dungeon room count because it's so infamous. And there's no breaks. There's one of those dungeons where you have to do the full 20 floors the very first time. Which is absolutely devastating. Alright, I was thinking, by the way, maybe in either late November or maybe even early December, I'm thinking of maybe trying to do a Nuzlocke on the channel, which I think could be fun to stream. I think this was maybe 5 or so years ago. I tried to do a Pokemon Black and White Nuzlocke on my old streaming channel, and we lost at the Elite Four. And I kind of want to get my revenge. So I've been thinking, like, if people are interested, and obviously after I've done ZA, and I've maybe played another game in between, I wouldn't mind trying to, I don't know, attempt a Nuzlocke. So if anybody would be interested in that, be sure to let me know, because I'm totally down. I also did like a Soul Link Nuzlocke with my partner on Fire Red and Leaf Green a little while ago, which was very funny. Incredibly funny. Turns out we are very good at fighting with each other. Super Chatters could be named for all catches. Granted, half of them would be Ash. That's valid, that's valid. But I think I would just go where the winds take me, you know? It would be like a normal Nuzlocke though. I'm not gonna do a randomizer Nuzlocke because part of the revenge is that I need to beat the original Black and White in Nuzlocke variant. I have no choice, but I wouldn't mind doing some like randomizer Nuzlockes in the future, maybe in 2026. I say 2026 because obviously like in December I have Metroid Prime 4, which I desperately want to stream because that is like a game I am very heavily anticipating. And then obviously during the Christmas time, I don't think I'll be streaming as much just because it's Christmas and I'll want to be taking that time as a time off. I know that in November, I definitely want to start Ghost of Yote. That is a game I would love to stream for the channel. But that will probably come after I get my new desk, which only happens after I get paid, which is like on, I think, the 22nd or 23rd of this month. So I've got some plans for like the games I would like to play on stream. And then I've got to get at least one more Souls-like in before the end of the year on stream for everybody. Because we haven't done one in a little while, and that is kind of like the main draw of my channel. Vespiquen, can you not please? Thank you. Although I guess we could technically we can count Silksong as like, it's a Metroidvania, but like, it filled the niche of a Souls-like. So I guess I can technically count that. But honestly, I just want to keep playing, streaming more games, having a good time. No, you're captivating Ozzy. Ozzy, can you kill Vespiquen for me? Thank you. Okay, this isn't gonna work. I had to get in the way because Ozzy just wasn't doing it. What do you mean Water Gun did, like, no damage? Why is Ninetales so tanky? What the fuck? Vespiquen, go away! Ah, I see. Let's go to Mudslap then. Oh, thank God Grovyle knows Quick Attack. Maybe I should put him in second. Well, I guess that makes sense. Like, his moveset has to be an offshoot of what Ozzy can do. Too many Curliers. Ooh, oh, Roost. Well, I can sell that for money, I guess, or I can recycle it. We have enough TMs that I could definitely get rid of. Ah, thank God. Wait. Thank you, Totorob. All right, that's halfway through the dungeon. Second half. If we get through this one, we can definitely get to the Lapras arc before the end of today. Because we only actually have a few new dungeons left to go through. There's this one. There's Brine Cave, which is like the next story dungeon, but it takes place after like a bunch of days. And then it's just the final dungeons. So we're very close to honestly like getting into end game territory. But as said, I don't think I'll be getting into those dungeons until a couple days from now for sure. What the fuck? What is this floor? This floor was ridiculous. What on earth? I mean, thank you. But also, goddamn. Okay, we're also officially at the point where we are full on items. Can he not use a energy ball through corners? Dang. Oh my God, rest? Yes, please. All right, what can I get rid of that does nothing? This plain seed, that would definitely be something to get rid of. Okay, floor 14, I'm happy with that. Hi, Ninetales, how are you doing? Oh my God, leave Ozzy alone! I thought it would, like, attack me because I got closer, but goddamn, no. Ninetales was just a premium hater. Hi, Vespiquen. I'm very scared of most of the Pokemon in this dungeon, honestly. Okay, I'm gonna... Where is it? I'm gonna pop a Max Elixir, just so Ewan still has, like, the weapon, the PP to use his weapons, his attacks. Let's go, team. This is a dead end. Fuck you, team. Uh-oh. Grovyle, can you... That's not what I wanted from you, but, like, can you just, like, finish him off? Thank you. Thanks, Grove. Thanks, Grovey. Thanks, Vile. Oh, getting hungry again. That's alright. I'll eat an apple. And then I'll eat another apple, just to ensure I don't die. Boom. Hello again, Vespiquen. You really love me, don't you? Vespiquen either loves me or just wants to be me. One or the other. But there can't be this many Vespiquen in a single forest. You know, they're the queen of the colony. There can't be multiple queens. So really, I'm doing the Vespiquen that survives. I'm doing them a favor. Oh my god, so many dead ends in this dungeon. I remembered it being a little bit sneaky when it comes to certain routes, but not this bad. All right, Ozzy, I'm gonna leave that one to you. He may have confused you, but that's okay. You're all right, you've got Giga Drain. I don't think Ozzy has any other moves. Nope. That's all good, Ozzy. You just, you do what you can do, bestie. And I will, well, honestly, do we have another max elixir? Yeah, we do. I'll give it to Ozzy so we can still fight, because you never know what could happen in these last 4 floors. I don't want to get cocky. I could run into a monster house or anything else of the sort. How much money do we have? 3,000, goddamn. Yes. Okay, I need to get this recycle TM. We already have some recycle TMs, but my suspicion is that if we recycle multiple recycle TMs into a silver ticket, we'll have a better chance of getting the big win. Because that's just how video games work, right? That's how recycling works, right? All right, one more. Aw, you couldn't give us the stairs for the last one? I would have appreciated it. That would have been lovely. Damn, water gun girlies are winning right now. Heavily. And we made it. Nice. Okay, True Shroud Forest. Done. That was the dungeon I was most concerned about. What is this? Time is still stopped. It never started up. Time is at a standstill here. 1 second, sipping some water. But didn't they... Just before we were dragged off to the future with you, Grovyle, they said that they put the time gears back, yeah. So maybe we should go and check and see what is going on. Didn't they say that they would return the time gears to their rightful places? But time remains stopped here. That could mean the time gears may not have been returned to their rightful places yet. We'll see about that. The forest's time gear was over here. Yep, there's the time gear. But what's this? It's a time gear. There's no mistaking it. But time here seems to be stopped. No wind is blowing. See, these leaves are fixed in place. Time is stopped here, but the time gear has been returned to its rightful place. Why is this happening? Grovyle took the time gear. I mean... Hey, what are you doing? Time's already stopped here. It won't make any difference if I take the time gear now. There's also something that's more worrying. More worrying? Forget it. Let's leave. Also, Ozzy, there's something I'd like you to do. What is it? Before you go back to Sharpedo Bluff, I'd like you to gather some information in Treasure Town. In Treasure Town? Yeah, here's what I want you to find out.
Learn everything you can about what's happening in this world right now.
Okay, I'll go find that out.
Everyone thinks that you've gone to the future, therefore...
Yes, I understand. If they found out I'm back, there'd be an uproar. I'll keep low and get some news.
I'm counting on you.
How does he do this? We don't find out. I'm back. I've got some news like you wanted.
What's the word?
The word is not very good. After we went to the future, Uxie and his friends returned the time gears to their rightful places. Everyone was happy because they thought time would return to normal, but the time remains stopped in those places. Even worse, it's spreading. Time is stopping in more places.
Is that true?
Yes. Everyone's upset and concerned because no one can figure out what the problem is. Grovyle, do you know what this means?
If time is stopping in a spreading area, it can only mean one thing. Temporal Tower is already starting to collapse.
Temporal Tower is collapsing?
Correct. Temporal Tower gives structure to time, so if it is starting to collapse, time itself will collapse in ever-widening areas. This is bad. The problem is escalating.
The planet's paralysis is coming on fast. I know he said accelerating, but my brain went to a different word. What? But we have to hurry then.
That's right. If we don't hurry, the planet will fully become paralyzed. There's only one way to stop the destruction of time now. We need to gather time gears, then the time gears must be put in place in Temporal Tower where Dialga lives. But there is a problem. Temporal Tower is located in a place called the Hidden Land. As the name suggests, no one knows where the Hidden Land is.
But there isn't any time.
That's right. That's why I think we need to split up for now. I'll go collect the time gears. In the meantime, I want you two to search for the Hidden Land.
Understood. Is that okay, Ewan?
Okay then, you're in charge. The Hidden Land is supposedly somewhere in this world. Unfortunately, there are no clues as to where it is exactly, considering that no one has discovered it yet. We should probably assume that it is quite far away. We must even consider crossing the sea and discover the means to do so.
Cross the sea?
I'm sorry, I don't have knowledge about how to do that. I'm counting on you. I'll be off to gather the time gears. Good luck.
Now, we should go searching too. Let's find the Hidden Land. So, where shall we begin looking? For the time being, why don't we consider how we can cross the sea? Goes to beach. Beach is ocean. Ocean sea? Sea yes. Well, we just happen to be here at the beach, so... Oh, this is hopeless. A way of crossing the sea? I'm not coming up with anything. I agreed to search for the Hidden Land, but where do you suppose we should start looking? And there's no time. Ugh. It's true. We've got too little information to go on. And we have no time to waste. We have to locate the Hidden Land as soon as possible. We have to find Temporal Tower, then put the time gears inside it. If we fail to do that, our planet will become paralyzed. We have to stop that, whatever it takes. And to do that, well, we have no choice. We need everyone's help. That's it. I'll tell Ozzy. What is it, Ewan?
Let's go to Wigglytuff's guild.
What? You want to go to the guild? Why? Oh, hey Ash. Sorry I'm late. Had a bunch of patients today. Billy's still causing the apocalypse. Now we're back in the present day. We escaped the dark future. We discovered that we are an amnesiac Mudkip who used to be a human, who used to be the partner of Grovyle, and now we're on the hunt to find a place called the Hidden Land, and we have to cross the sea in order to do so. So you work with patients. Just curious. Peeling the curtain into the life of Ash Gray. We disappeared in front of everyone, remember? Well, yes, I think everyone would be really worried about us. You're a therapist. Oh, that's actually quite interesting. I know how much work it takes to be a therapist or a psychologist or someone in that sort of medical sort of field, so that's incredibly impressive. Genuinely. Wow. And I miss everyone too. But everything we saw in the future, everything about Grovyle and about Dusknoir, And even about your past, Ewan, if we tell it all to the guild, how can they believe us? What do you think, Ewan? Do you think everyone at the guild will believe us? Bitch, they'll believe they're our friends. Even the ones that only show up in like 2 cutscenes. Even Krogunk, who has never spoken a single word in an actual story cutscene. They will believe us. Well, you say that, Ewan, but is there a chance they'll believe us? After all, everyone in this world is convinced that Grovyle is the villain. And they think that Dusknoir is a really good Pokemon, don't they? Everyone especially thinks highly of Dusknoir, especially Chatot. I saw the future, but I still don't want to believe the truth about Dusknoir. Even if we were to tell everyone the truth, I wonder if they would be able to accept it. It is true. What Ozzy is saying is true. Maybe no one will believe us if we tell them the truth, but... What? We should tell them anyway? Why? They might not believe us, right? But we should tell them anyway? Yes. Tell them. Why? Why do you think so, Ewan? We need everyone's help. Everyone's help? I understand. We can't find the hidden land on our own. We do need everyone's help. If we don't get their help, we'll run out of time to prevent the planet's paralysis. And also, they're your friends, and they care about you, and they would believe you any day? Ewan... Okay, you're right. Let's go home to Wigglytuff's guild. Ozzy. Oh, I love the Happy Mudkip sprite. It gives me like such good vibes. Oh yeah, Ash Gray, I think you missed this earlier because you weren't here, but my partner has been playing through Silksong just kind of casually, and he just beat Cogwork Dancers today, and it was definitely his favorite fight so far, which I'm very happy about. I think it made up for the fact that he was miserable in the Underworks to fight a genuinely good fight like the Cogworks. It was very cool. Let's go back to the guild and tell everyone the truth. I'm sure that everyone will be shocked, but I'm certain they'll understand. Let's go home, Ewan. Back to Wigglytuff's guild. Oh my god. Again, the note that I made earlier in this stream about how this game repeats dialogue way too much, and if I wrote it, oh my god, I would cut some of this fucking repeated dialogue so quickly. Ozzy has to say things like 3 times before they sink in for him. It's like, Ugh, Ozzy! Here we are, Ewan. Wigglytuff's guild. It feels as if we were gone a long time, but now that we're here, it's kind of awkward to go in. After all, we were suddenly taken away in front of everyone. It'd be sort of strange to suddenly show up. No, we can't be acting all bashful now. We have to see everyone and tell them the truth. And Chatot has a lot of money that honestly we deserve. Okay, I'll stand above the sentry post. It's character development from the start of the game. Amazing. Pokemon detected. Pokemon detected. Whose footprint? Whose footprint? The footprint belongs to... The footprint belongs to... What's wrong, Diglett? Respond. Respond. That's why you picked Totodile as a partner, because then him not understanding seems in character. But I'm picking Totodile as my partner in ZA later, so I am kind of doing that. What? Hey, Diglett, where do you think you're burrowing off to? That footprint, it's Ozzy. What? 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 It is Ozzy, and Ewan too. Diglett. Long time no see. Whoa, what is that? It's the kids. Hey, it's true. Oh my gosh, it really is Ewan and Ozzy. You're both alive. We worried so much about you. Hours, by golly. Everyone, we're home. Aww. Welcome home, Ozzy, Ewan. Wigglytuff is the beast, is the best, is the king, is the queen, is everything. You always end up doing an all-ice team, so it never matters anyway. Oh god, how are you gonna do an all-ice team in Legend ZA? Honestly though, props to you. I find Ice is one of the most difficult teams to work with because Ice just has so many natural weaknesses. So the fact that you are willing to do an all-Ice team in your games, that is a power move right there. Whereas me, I am predictable. I would be a water type trainer. I just love water types too much. What? What was that again? Just hold on for a moment. Let me get this story straight. Okay. Let me summarize your story so far. First, Grovyle is actually a good Pokemon, and he was collecting the Time Gears to save the world. Yes. And the Great Dusknoir only pretended to be kind and helpful, but he was actually a heinous and wicked villain? Yes, though I didn't really phrase it as heinous and wicked. Also, Ewan was really Grovyle's partner. Yes. So Dusknoir wanted to get rid of both Ewan and Grovyle. So he took them to the future. Yes, and me too. Then you managed to escape from Dusknoir by the skin of your teeth, and you barely made it back home from the future. Yes. And finally, this planet will soon become paralyzed, and to prevent that, Grovyle has started gathering Time Gears again. Meanwhile, you two are looking for a place called the Hidden Land. Is that your story in its full entirety? Yes, that's all of it. Ozzy and Ewan, you must have had a bad dream or something. What? Why don't you just go to your room and get some rest? What? Wait a second. You think we're lying? What we just told you was all true. I'm sure. You stupid fucks. I'm sure you two are suffering from exhaustion. A good nap will fix that. That's not it, Chatot. Seriously, we're telling you the truth. That's quite enough. So tell me, is there any part of your story that's even remotely plausible? A place called the Hidden Land? I'm the head of intelligence here, and I've heard of no such place. Besides, the Great Dusknoir is far too kind to do anything like you've alleged. Well, yes, I couldn't believe the truth about Dusknoir either. It came as a huge shock, and it was really hard to accept, but I'll hear no more of this. I don't care what you say. The Great Dusknoir? The villain? That's simply unbelievable. Seriously, don't you two feel the same way? How can anybody seriously think of the Great Dusknoir as a villain? We hold Dusknoir in high esteem. We cannot believe it. See? 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 Everyone shares the same opinion. What? What is it, Sunflora? There is something I don't understand. That time when the Great Dusknoir was about to return to the future, you know, he kind of grabbed them, and that was a bit weird to me. And you know, I wrote about it on my blog, you know. I thought it was like a true crime murder scene because they were gone. But, you know, I just thought it was kind of weird. I just don't think it was, like, a good thing. You know, you don't just grab people. What Dusknoir did then, it was strange, any way you look at it. Really? Do you think so? Don't you think that Ozzy and Ewan fell into the dimensional hole by accident? No way! Dusknoir grabbed Ozzy and Ewan and yanked them in. Hey, that's right. It looked that way to me too. Hey, what happened was really weird. Gosh, I really had to wonder why Dusknoir did something like that. If what Ozzy said is true, then what Dusknoir did suddenly makes perfect sense. What? Wait a minute. So is this what you think now? Are you actually saying that you now believe what Ozzy and Ewan are claiming? Well, what's your answer? I believe them. What? What did you say? So, Bidoof, you're now claiming that the Great Dusknoir is a villain? Oh, golly, I surely did think highly of the Great Dusknoir. The whole idea sounds troubling when you put it that way. But there's something more important here. Yep, Ewan and Ozzy are more important. That's why I believe when Ewan and Ozzy have to say. What? Bidoof. Hey, I believe too. Me too. Oh my gosh. They're our guild colleagues after all. Not friends, colleagues. Corfish, Sunflora. I believe them. Me too. So do I. Casting doubt on our colleagues is wrong. Trust is a must. Squawk? Nothing from Krogunk. He's not allowed to have story scenes. Thank you, everyone. Thank you for believing in us. Well, hiya. Sounds like we all agree. Huh? We all believe our friends. That's great. Then let's begin searching for the hidden land. Whoa, just hold on there, Guildmaster. Huh? What's wrong? We're not all in agreement yet, are we? Huh? We're all good with the story, but I suspect that Chatot isn't convinced. Oh, is that all? You don't need to worry about Chatot. Huh? Chatot is convinced, right? Huh? Because Chatot believed Ozzy's story all along. Right, Chatot? What? How peculiar. Well, Guildmaster, there's no fooling you. I admit it. Yes, I believed you and Ozzy right from the start. Huh? Really? But if I would have said that I believed them right away, everyone would have just gone along with what I had said. What's all this? That's why I was so contrary. I wanted to put your friendship to the test. Gosh, likely story. But without a doubt, I was convinced from the get-go. I knew everyone would surely believe their colleagues. See, they're giving him shit, but if Wigglytuff says it's true, it's true. Wigglytuff knows Chatot like the back of his hand. So if Wigglytuff is like, Chatot was believing them the whole time, I am convinced canonically, yes, he believed us the entire time, which, honestly, great character development for Chatot. Fantastic character development. Hey, But he just went about it in the most awkward way he possibly could. Ewan, Ozzy, I believe you. You're my good friends in guild membership. And you pay me money. Now listen, everyone. Time is stopping in more and more places. From Ozzy's story, we know our world is in danger. That means we have to do something. This is our time. In the name of Wigglytuff's Guild, we'll combine all our efforts. We'll discover the hidden land. Let's do this, everyone. Chatot? Yes, sir. Okay, everyone. From now on, we're shifting all our efforts into locating the hidden land. We also have to let everyone know what is happening in our world. Yet Chatot is a gaslighting bitch. That is so true, Arkham. So true. He did it out of love, though. I can't say that someone gaslit out of love. That's not okay. Please do not gaslit anyone IRL out of love. Please don't. It's going to get busy. We'll all have to work hard. I sure will. I'll put her down to Treasure Town. I'll get the word out, by golly. I'll go too. We have to let Azelf and his friends know too. If they're back at their lakes, they may try to stop Grovyle. Hey, then I'll go tell them. Okay, everyone, search for the hidden land, please. Bidoof, Sunflora, and others, once your errands are done, gather information on the hidden land. Yes, sir. We'll hurry. We'll find the hidden land together. Yumta! All right, let's show some guts. Hey. I'm sorry that I don't have any information on the hidden land, but maybe the wise Torkoal, the town elder, may know something. Torkoal? The town elder? That would be the wisest and oldest Pokemon in all of Treasure Town. He loves the hot spring, so he's always there, lazy fuck. In fact, I'm positive you'll find him at the hot spring, the lazy... I shouldn't say anymore. Oh, I remember. Yeah, we've met him already. Bro was vibing with us all the way off to Waterfall Cave. Which, this is the funniest thing the game makes you do, is... The game is going to force us to go through Waterfall Cave again and activate the gem in order to go to the hot spring, instead of just going to the hot spring, which we know the location of because we were there. It's that nice old Pokemon we met. You should put his years of wisdom to use. Go ask Torkoal for advice. The first time we went to Hot Spring, we had to go there through Waterfall Cave, Ewan. Let's go, onward to the hot spring. But first... It's getting late, and besides, you must be hungry. Huh? Oh, my stomach growled. Ha 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 ha. I don't see why stomach growling is funny, quite frankly. I think it's quite a sign that we're very malnourished, Chimecho, and I think we should have food, thank you very much. Give us food. Give us food. I want food. Well, no, my guild is making fun of me. Give me food. Give me food! Oh, and I just hit my front tooth with my water bottle. That was a not very smart move. Ow. Ow. Okay, 1 hour. We can definitely get through the next story dungeon. Definitely. If anything, the last stream of this that we'll do... I don't know if it'll be Tuesday, Wednesday, or whatever... will probably not be as long. It's been so long since we've been in this room. It feels as though I'm finally home. You know, I'm glad everyone came to believe our story. It made me a little choked up. Let's go meet Torkoal tomorrow and talk with him. Let's get back at it tomorrow, Ewan. And we have been awakened by our favorite alarm clock. Mr. Big Man with Mr. Big Mouth. Alrighty, Waterfall Cave, let's go. Ahem. So, wrapping it up, everyone's aware of their duties today? By golly, yes. I'm all ready to go. Good. Those of you investigating the hidden land, and those of you spreading word about the true state of affairs, I expect you to organize your teams accordingly and get going. Let's get right to it, everyone. We must go to the hot spring, so let's go through Waterfall Cave for no reason. We can just go to the hot spring. Why are you making us go through Waterfall Cave, video game? But before we do any of that, let me quickly go to storage and sort all my stuff out. And let me get all my gummies, let me get my chests, let's get all those unlocked. Oh my god, our baby! Our baby! I forgot about our baby! Is baby? Is baby? Baby! Oh my god, what's our baby? A Badoo? I guess. Baby. I don't have a name for baby, and these guys should not be. These guys should not be. Should not be fathers. They're not ready. Oh, Billy Bud, that would have been a great name. I only saw it after I called her baby. No. The tragedy of failing to name Badoo a good name. Heartbreaking scenes. Alright, let me throw this away. Keep the berries because we want the berries. We're only going through Waterfall Cave, so I'm not even going to take any Reviver Seeds. We don't need them right now. We don't need all of these. Keep the boxes because we're going to open them in a moment. Oh, I wanted to take up my gummies as well. Shoot. No. Game, no, take. And where are my gummies? Orange and white gummy. Oh, I only have 2. Well, I kind of thought I would have more, but I guess I didn't pick many up. It has been a long time, Zatu. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Do 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 do. Come on, give me something that I can actually use. None of it can be used. It's for other starters. It's just not for my starters. Tragic. All right, let's go and gamble our lives away and also drink. You're right, welcome to the juice bar, motherfuckers. Let's go. We're gonna feed Ewan. I want to get Ewan's stats up, so I think feeding him is a good idea. And I am zooming ahead at 4 times speed, just to make it quicker. There we go. Wait, no, not an apple. Not an apple. Pink gummy, thank you very much. Oh, special defense went up by 5. Oh my god. That was fantastic. All right, and let's go do some recycling. Recycle. Oh, they're offering protein, but I don't want that. Protein is for weak people. I want silver tickets. Let's get rid of these bands because honestly, I'm not gonna use them. I don't think I'm ever gonna use them. I'm not gonna redeem them yet because what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get as many silver tickets as I can from the stuff that I'm not gonna be using, and we're gonna go crazy. We're gonna go absolutely hog wild on some very healthy gambling that is not going to affect my mental state in any way. Get rid of the blast seeds, because honestly, they just, there's no use for them anymore. Not yet. And then I'm also gonna, I keep pressing offer. Wow. I want to get rid of the other TMs that were in my inventory as well. But the trick, we'll get rid of you, get rid of you, get rid of you, and you and you. And I get rid of a warp orb, and then we'll do one more with the last couple of TMs in my inventory as well. I have missed this, truly. Truly, truly. I'm putting 3 recycles into this. 3 recycles. If this goes wrong, I don't understand how this could go wrong. Okay, now we'll do the prize tickets. Ahoy, ahoy, Drew. Welcome, welcome. We're gambling. Welcome to gambling. And I'm just gonna pick red for all 4 of them and see if it's the same each time. Aww. I got Raw. Katy Perry's Raw. Damn, okay, this was mid. An Oranberry, thank you very much. All right. Ouch! Oh no! I'll draw of a normal prize ticket then. Why not? Oh my god, red is cursed! Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Oh my god, red, stop! heartbreaking scenes. An absolute failure of the system. I'm going to try one more time because there's just a couple more things that I can recycle. And then we're going to go to Waterfall Cave, and then talk to Torkoal, and hopefully discover a little bit more about the hidden land, which is what we're looking for right now. And that uses up all of the extra stuff that I wanted to get rid of. Perfect. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Big win, no whammies. Big win, no whammies. Fuck! Devastating scenes. I just want good stuff. I don't want that. Ah! Alright, let's go to Waterfall Cave and quickly get ourselves through to the hot spring. I think it's insane that we can't just go to the hot spring on our own. They're really making us go through the most early dungeon of, like, early dungeon caves just to go and see Torkoal. It's unhinged. Blow Orb, excuse me. It's a bit much for our Christian Minecraft server right there. Oh, Poliwag, hello. I actually remember when I was younger and I used to play through the dungeons in this game, and I would go through them chronologically, trying to recruit every single Pokemon you could find. Like, to a point where it was quite obsessive, and I had, like, a lot of the dungeons in these games, like, sorted out, like, with, like, Pokemon recruited, and I felt like an absolute god. I don't think I would ever have the patience for that now. And in fact, I think that the future games did recruitment in Mystery Dungeon far better. Oh, Tangela! You are giving... You're gonna be, Satin. Named after Mother Satin Greco. From Drag Race España, temporada 5. It's a bit of Spanish there, for those of you that didn't know. Oh, Lotad. Die. And I'll pick up any gummies I find so I can get a little bit more in terms of the drogas. You want Satin Greco to be mi madre? Satin Greco is an icon, a legend, and truly the moment. My partner and I have been catching up on Drag Race España today, actually, because he had a day off, and we were 2 episodes behind. And the episode that aired last night that we watched today, I don't know if anyone in my audience actually watches Drag Race Spain, but I was in tears by the end of the episode. There is such a level of heart that series has. I just wanted to cry. You haven't watched Season 4? Season 4 is amazing! You have to watch Season 4. You have to experience the majesty and the absolute mess that is Angelita la Perversa. You have to. Watch the episode, I love her. Satin is just so stunning. Genuinely. And what she did at the end of last night's episode, it just... Someone with a little more, I would say... Oh, what's the word I'm looking for? There are people who might feel that what she did in the episode was disingenuine because they can't comprehend that there are genuinely people out there who will do selfless things at the detriment of themselves, even on TV, on a reality TV, because they are selfless. I genuinely could tell that Satin is just a selfless person. Okay, you know what, Satin? I'm sorry, bestie. I'm selfless, but you're going home. You're blocking Ozzy. And just the final lip sync and watching the Harveys like tear up, which is something you don't see that often. With Anna Locking, Queen, love her by the way. I expect her to tear up every now and then, but not Satin, but the Harveys, when the Harveys tear up, you know that like, you know that you've hit some emotional resonance with with everybody, and you've probably done something right. It's gotten hard to keep up with non-English seasons because you can't have it on in the background. Oh no, I fully understand. I totally get it. From my part, I only keep up with the main series, All Stars, UK, but even then, I think I missed last UK season and I'm not watching the current UK season. But I keep up with Dragos España because obviously I come from Spain and my partner is Spanish, so he loves to see like the series that is inspired by him. We already have a Grimer, we don't need another one. That is inspired by his culture, and it helps me with my Spanish as well. So it's like it's just a good thing all around. Not to mention, I genuinely think Drag Race Spain is the best of the non-English spin-offs. Maybe Philippines is also up there, because like the way that they care for the girls there and the talent of the girls on Philippines is absolutely insane. But I have a bias for Spain, except for season 3 and All Stars 1. But even then, All Stars 1, I don't disagree with a lot of the placements, I just disagree with the way that certain things happened.
Ah, my young friends, come to wash away your exhaustion? Oh, not so? I see. You seek my wisdom. Well, there's no better place than this to share your story.
I liked the first 2 Thailand seasons, but I found the episodes were a tad too long for me to kind of like pay attention the entire time. And I do find like some of the format differences to be a bit startling, but I love the lip syncs in the first 2 Thailand seasons. I love just like Pangina and Arts just screaming at the girls when they're lip syncing, like, fight for it! You can do it! And just getting fully into it. It's so funny to me.
The Hidden Land, you say? I have heard of it.
Really?
The Hidden Land is truly a place of legend. It is tattered lore at best, handed down by oral tradition.
No matter, please tell us.
Of course. I can tell you only what I've heard. The Hidden Land lies beyond the sea, in a hidden place, so the story goes.
A hidden place?
Yes. The Hidden Land allows only the chosen to find it. To go there, one must possess certain qualities.
Oh. A place that only someone with proper qualifications can go to? Okay, Torkoal, what are those qualifications? All Stars is fine because Cephalus got done dirty on season 2. I mean, Cephalus, that's the thing. Cephalus is the right winner of that season, but they pushed her on like 1 or 2 of the challenges they didn't need to push her on. And they pulled her on a couple challenges that they didn't need to pull her on. Like, the win distribution works out, but there was like one challenge, I think it was the design challenge, where she should not have been in the top, but then she should have been in the top for the challenge the week after, which she wasn't. So it all kind of like worked out in the end. But my problem with All Stars was less like the placements of the queens and more just like the way that production handled it and the way that like the judges were like just a bit cunty in like a not nice way. And I know that was because like they changed showrunners between season 2 and season 3. So season 3 and All Stars 1, they were filmed back to back. So the showrunner kind of wanted them to be meaner. And then I think for season 4 and now season 5, they kind of learned, oh, that's not why people liked Drag Race España. So that's why I think season 4 and season 5 have just been such breaths of fresh air so far.
Oh, I don't remember the qualifications. What were they? I'm sorry, it slipped my mind.
Oh no, you've forgotten? Please, Torkoal, please remember. This is really important.
That's easy for you to say, but, well... Oh, that's it. You need proof. You needed proof of some sort. Yes, that was it, proof.
Proof? What kind of proof?
That would be... forgive me. I've forgotten again.
What? You can't remember?
I'm sorry to disappoint you.
Alright. Can you recall anything else at all?
No, that's all. Forgive me, youngsters. If I recall what proof you need, I'll be sure to let you know.
Yeah, thank you, Torkoal. We should go back to the guild, Ewan.
God, Torkoal's voice took it out of me, goddamn.
So, Torkoal couldn't provide us with many answers. That's too bad. Oh, that's not entirely true. We know that we need proof, and knowing that is a step forward, right?
Hey.
Oh, excuse me. Hey, we're searching too.
Yeah, but we didn't find anything.
But there is no giving up. We have to keep trying, by golly. I'll keep trying too. We should have dinner and rest up for the night. We'll resume our efforts tomorrow. Oh, thanks everyone.
And now we consume the souls of our enemies, of the damned.
I'm trying to remember how the plot goes from here.
Quite quickly, I think.
We're not making as much progress as we'd hoped. When we talked with Torkoal, I started thinking we had a hope. I wonder how Grovile is doing. Has he gathered the time gears? We need to hurry too. But there's no point in getting all flustered, especially since everyone is helping out. We should get some sleep and start fresh with fresh resolve tomorrow. Okay, Ewan? Good night. The next morning. I'm trying to remember how the story goes here. I know that we enter a dungeon for the story soon. I'm trying to remember what we do in like the 1 or 2 days leading up to it. Ahem. So in short, the hidden land remains shrouded in mystery, but we're not giving up. Hooray! Let's get out there and investigate again today. Let's go, everyone. Hooray again! Where do we go to investigate today, Ewan? We've already talked to Torkoal. We're out of leads. Oh, Pokemon detected. Who is it? Torkoal the Town Elder. What? Torkoal is here? Saved by the Torkoal.
Oh, finally I caught up with you. Climbing up to this guild is hard on these old bones.
What brings you up here, Torkoal? Did you maybe remember something?
Indeed I did, but I've recalled only one more tiny thing, sorry to say. Yesterday I contemplated the waters of the hot spring for a long time. Finally, one recollection surfaced. But it really is something small. I worry it would be even worthwhile sharing with you.
Not a worry. Every little bit of information helps, however small. Please say it. Say it!
Say it!
When we spoke of travel to the Hidden Land yesterday, I said that you needed proof of your qualification to go there. I remembered a bit more about that proof. The proof bears an inscription of a certain pattern. A certain pattern? Hey, so what kind of pattern would that be?
How can I describe it? It's difficult to describe it, but I can tell you the pattern is quite intricate and odd.
It's a peculiar pattern, the kind of pattern you rarely see. It's an NFT. A pattern you rarely see. Golly.
You'd think I could think of something.
But trying to think of such a thing, it's not easy when one tries. What could it be? The kind of pattern you rarely see. What could a pattern like that look like? A pattern you rarely see. I'm starting to think pattern isn't even a word how many times we've said it. A peculiar... Oh, wait a second. A peculiar pattern. A peculiar pattern. I remember that time. Uh-huh. I wish they'd called it a peculiar pattern all the way back then. It would have been even funnier. That's it. The relic fragment was inscribed with a peculiar pattern. Huh? What is it, Ewan? What, my relic fragment? Oh, right! That pattern! Excuse me, could you have a look at this?
Oh! Oh, this is it! It's a pattern exactly like this!
What?
Where did you get this?
Well, I'm not sure if I can remember. I just happened to pick it up. Oh, yippee! This is fabulous! Since Ozzy has this, does it mean that Ozzy is qualified to go to the Hidden Land?
That I wouldn't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. To go to the Hidden Land, one must surely possess that proof, but that doesn't necessarily mean that the bearer of the proof really possesses the qualifications to be chosen. That proof may be merely the physical key to the Hidden Land. Even before that, though, this shares the same inscribed pattern. There's no sure connection between this relic fragment and the Hidden Land.
Oh, but there's no question that this pattern has something to do with the Hidden Land. Knowing only that is a lot.
I suppose so. Wait, you do realize the Hidden Land is only a spoken legend, right? You're surely not trying to find the Hidden Land.
Yes, we are.
My goodness, what a surprise!
Chatot, this pattern. We've seen this somewhere, haven't we?
What? Yes. The sea inlet to the northwest, inside Brine Cave. But, Guildmaster, that place...
Yes, I know. That vicious bandit was there. A vicious bandit, by golly. Everyone, please listen. I once saw this same pattern deep inside a place called Brine Cave. I think we can discover more by taking the relic fragment there. However, there is one problem. A Pokemon lurks there who is a vicious bandit. Hey, we're not about to let that scare us.
Aren't we explorers?
We all need to be brave. Whew, my voice is, dragging a bit. Gotta drink my water. Keep my voice hydrated. This place is challenging. Everyone should take time today to get ready. We'll set off for Brine Cave tomorrow. Alrighty. And this is gonna be the start of the end.
I thought the Hidden Land was nothing more than folklore. Getting old has made my thinking so inflexible. That's very sad. This all makes me remember the days when I dreamt of romance and adventure. Help me see my dreams again. Do your best. Ho, ho, ho.
Torkoal, it's okay. You too can dream of romance. Old Man Yowie is a thing. Thank you, Torkoal.
Oh, it was nothing. Ho, ho. Oh, fuck, this ladder is very hard to climb with my old creaking bones.
Alright, everyone. Spend the rest of today getting ready. Brine Cave, that's where you come from. A vicious bandit. Dismissed. I mean, honestly, how does my character climb the ladder? He's a quadruped too. Chatot, you stay at the guild tomorrow on standby. Oh, Guildmaster? Forgive me if I'm out of line, but please let me go to Brine Cave. No, I can't let you face danger like that ever again. But that's why! That's why I must go! Please take me to Brine Cave! Okay. Then I want you to go with Team Billy Boys tomorrow. Guide Ewan's team to the place where we saw that strange pattern. But I want you to be careful. Thank you. I won't let you down. Another thing. I have something I need to do, so I have to go out. You're in charge while I'm gone. As you wish. I'm sorry, they fuck. I'm sorry. They've explored each other's bodies. I'm sorry. So that's where it stands. The two of you will be with me tomorrow. As such, Team Billy Boys non-guild members may not come along. Brine Cave is a vicious foe lying in wait. You mustn't let down your guard. And don't do anything that keeps me from succeeding there. Okay. Ewan, let's go get ready. Let's go to Treasure Town. Meanwhile...
Oh, to be young again. If I was younger, I'd certainly join the challenge to find the hidden land. Whoa-ho-ho! Hold it there, old-timer. Who is it? They're back! No! What do you want? Well, we're Team Skull.
Did you have business with Wigglytuff's guild, old-timer?
I overheard you say something that sounded fun.
Something about the hidden land. Cho-ho-ho.
I was...
Huh? Someone's coming.
Oh, guild chumps.
Old-timer, why don't we take this chat somewhere we won't be disturbed? He's about to get his old man Yowie. Here we go. Yep, they're back. My favorite characters in video games. Yay. I love them so much. I did get some gummies, so I'm going to quickly consume them. This is basically the last day that we're going to be able to do any of this. So we basically need to be ready. So I need to buy whatever I can at the store. This will be my last chance to gamble until the end of the game. Because basically, once you go to Brine Cave and you make it through that dungeon, you're basically locked into the final dungeons of the game. Which won't take me 3 hours next time I play. So chances are what I'll do is on my next stream of this, where we finish off the main story, if I do finish it, I will then probably like do the first post-game mission just to kind of get it done, because that I'll have time to do it. Because we almost certainly will be finishing the main story in the next stream in like an hour and a half to 2 hours max, which would leave us with an entire hour left to fill. Reviver seeds? Let's go. Thank you very much. Now they sell energy ball. Great. Okay, storage I'm not as worried about, but I will store what I need to store. Since we're doing a story mission next, I'll get all my reviver seeds out. Okay, we don't actually have a lot in our treasure bag. That's actually pretty good. Damn. Nice. Yeah, basically, I just want to take out orange berries and reviver seeds. I'm saving my violent seeds for when we reach the final dungeon because I'll want to use them on the boss. The final boss. All right, Ewan. We should go over to Sharpedo Bluff before we go back to the guild. Just in case Grovyle has come back. Let's go check out Sharpedo Bluff, Ewan. Oh yeah, you missed this one, Ash. Ozzy is a homeowner. And not just any homeowner. He owns a fucking seaside villa drilled in to the face of a giant cliff that looks like a Sharpedo. How? How does he own this? Let's go. Like, I genuinely wonder if he has to, like, pay rent or something. Grovyle isn't here. Oh, hey, over there. There's a sheet of paper. There's something written on it in footprint runes. This is a letter from Grovyle. It must be a message for us. I'll read it. Ozzy began reading the letter from Grovyle. To Ewan and Ozzy. How are you doing? How goes your search for the hidden land? Things are going well on my end. I've already collected 3 time gears. I have to find only 2 more time gears. I plan to join you when I've collected all 5. Plans have proceeded smoothly. Azelf and his friends understood the situation, and they fully cooperated. Azelf told me that members of your guild let them know I was coming. Thank you. It's heartening to know that more and more Pokemon are coming to trust us. However, I will continue to stay away from Treasure Town and the guild. First, I'm not certain if the Pokemon in this world trust me entirely or not. But there's something more troubling than that. Dusknoir is liable to return from the future at any time. Dusknoir? Come to think of it, Dusknoir failed to get rid of us in the future. I wouldn't put it past him to chase us here. He still wants us gone. Okay, I'll keep reading.
Since Dusknoir will be coming, we should keep a low profile. This is another reason I should stay away from Treasure Town and the Guild. I may instead come back to Sharpedo Bluff or the beach. If we should meet, we can then exchange information. Good luck on your end. Together, we shall stop the planet's paralysis. From Grovyle.
Okay, it sounds like Grovyle is hard at work. We better not fail on our end. According to this letter, Grovyle will show up either here or at the beach. If we go down to the beach, maybe we'll see Grovyle there. Let's go. I love that you're acting like you're almost done, knowing full well that the game is only a quarter over with the credits roll if you want it to be. I know. Although, that's the thing with the post-game, is that technically, there is only one arc that is actually important to the story in the post-game, and it's the final one. That's the only one where, like, things actually get explained and shit goes crazy. Which I will be more than happy to cover at some point. It's just I know I can't cover it now because I want to switch to ZA later in the week. So I might revisit this game just for the post-game stuff, but like that will be in the future. I was hoping to see Grovyle here. No, he's not here after all. Speaking of not being here, the Krabby aren't here either. They always come out here in the evening to blow bubbles. I love seeing their bubbles go floating away in the evening sky. Well, that's too bad. It's a letdown, but... Look, Ewan. The sunset's beautiful like it always is. Did I see that Gens in 1011 got leaked? Yup, uh-huh. That is wild. Also finding out that Legends 3 is going to be based in old school Galar. Old school Britain, I can't wait to see them completely ruin my culture again. You know, it was my dream to solve the secret of my relic fragment, but I would never have guessed that the relic fragment was connected to the Hidden Land. That reminds me, it was here, wasn't it, where Coughing and his sidekick stole my relic fragment? Oh god, we don't need this. No, we don't need this. We don't need this. No. No. I remember. I was too scared to get it back. You gave me courage then, Ewan. You know, that was how we really started as a team. Getting back this relic fragment was Team Billy Boy's first adventure. And now we're using the same relic fragment so we can go to the Hidden Land. If you think about it, it's kind of strange. That's true. My adventures with Ozzy and searching for the Hidden Land, the relic fragment was the start of both. This beautiful sunset, it'll be lost if the planet's paralysis can't be stopped. We have to stop that. We can't waste any time finding the Hidden Land. We have to do good tomorrow, Ewan. That's right. We have to try hard. I must fulfill the mission that I had before losing my memory. My mission with Grovyle. A mission to help the Pokemon of this world and those of the future. What? Hey, Ewan. What is that? Yo, Lapras! I mean, I don't know what that Pokemon is. I don't know. Who could that be? I don't know. Margarita Califata! What could it be? It's Pikachu! Fuck! I love that meme so much. It looks like it's swimming across the sunset. I think it's a Pokemon? Well, that's a little strange. The sun's almost gone. We should go back to the guild soon. Alrighty. Fuck you! The Krabby went around for a good reason. They ran off, scared of us. Whoa, but Chief, that old-timer Torkoal wasn't lying to us after all. Heh, that junk we stole back then. I didn't know it was gonna be something that valuable. So what? We'll get the relic fragment from them one way or another. That means the Hidden Land is going to be explored by none other than us, Team Skull. Whoa. Yeah, sure. I believe that. I'm kind of glad that, like, in the next game and the game after that, they kind of got rid of, like, the evil team meme. Because we had Team Meanies in the original one, and then we have these guys, Team Skull, but they really... Excuse me, I've got hiccups. They really aren't that interesting to me. Whereas, Gates and Super did so many more interesting things with their, like, villainous characters. Well, well. Lapras! Long time no see. It's been too long, Wigglytuff. You look well. Is Chatot doing well too? Yes, very well. I'm glad to hear that. I've always meant to thank you. I deeply appreciate the promise you made and upheld all this time. No problem, no big deal. But today, I am here to see you about that promise. We find ourselves in a situation where we can't afford to uphold that promise. I suspect that you know why. So please tell me about that strange pattern we once saw. Alrighty. We're going into Brine Cave. We're gonna finish Brine Cave and then that will be the end of the stream today. With the Hidden Land, Temporal Tower, and whatever comes beyond being in our last Explorers of Sky stream for now. Ahem. And so, as you're all quite aware, Guildmaster has not yet returned from his errand. However, I intend to set off for Brine Cave as scheduled. Hey, where'd Guildmaster go anyway? I wouldn't know that. Is it going to be okay without the Guildmaster? No problem, there's no need for your concern at all. Guildmaster must have decided that we can manage on our own without him for the time being. That's why he hasn't come home yet. Furthermore, in the place of our absent Guildmaster, you have me to lead you. Why isn't anyone saying anything? It can't be. Do you all think I'm not up to the task? Everyone! Out with it! Am I perhaps inadequate? Worthless to you? No. I wouldn't say that, by golly. When Guildmaster isn't here, it just feels less safe. Hey, you know the Guildmaster, he's hard to figure out. But hey, he really comes through when things get rough. But the Guildmaster isn't with us right now, so we have to take charge and do as he wanted. That's right. I'm sure that we can get the job done on our own. Let's go for it. You're right. We can't count on the Guildmaster for everything. Oh yes, that's the spirit. Let's do our best. Chatot? The Guildmaster is absent, so there's only one among us who can lead. And that's you, Chatot. Huh? Who? Me? Of course, you said so earlier. You said we'll be fine because you're here to lead us. Lead the way. Show us, Chatot. That's right. Show us, Chatot. Hey. Yep. I'm counting on you. Well, everyone, you can always count on me when things are this bad. What's the matter, Chatot? Sound the call to duty already. I know. Commencing now, we shall depart on a guild exploration of Brine Cave. Everyone, let us excel together. I genuinely think he was just overcome with emotion that they were actually, like, starting to see him in that sense. Now, listen, everyone. This is the entrance to Brine Cave. Your objective is to reach the deepest part of this dungeon. That is where one will find the same odd pattern inscribed on the relic fragment that Ozzy has. However, it is there where an extremely vicious Pokemon lurks. Extremely vicious, by golly. That sounds scary. Hey, Chatot. What is it? Yesterday, Guildmaster said something about that vicious Pokemon. But Chatot, you seem to know just as much about this dungeon, hey. Chatot, is it possible that you've been here before? That's right. I have come here before. I explored here a long time ago with the Guildmaster. It was deep in this cave that we saw the peculiar pattern. It was then, however, those tough Pokemon appeared.
Oh, so what were they like? Tough, you say?
I don't remember at all.
Huh? You don't remember?
Yes, but I'm loath to admit it. They attacked with no warning out of nowhere. I was knocked out before I could do a thing. When I came to, the Guildmaster was tending to my wounds. But I had no memory of events before that, so I couldn't tell you what the attackers were like. Oh. That gives us nothing to go on. So we don't even know what enemy we're facing? We'll have to make our way slowly. Wait a second. Chatot, at first you said there was one vicious Pokemon, but then you said they attacked you. There's more than one? No, it wasn't just one. There was one extremely vicious Pokemon, but it wasn't alone. When they attacked... Oh, I remember now. They attacked all at once. I recall getting slammed with water? Like a tidal wave.
Like a tidal wave? That can mean water-type moves.
We're a ground type. We don't like water at all. I hope we don't have to fight enemies like that. It would be awfully dangerous to make a go of it alone. That's right. We should make several groups to explore the cave. Oh, we'll do that, sir. Yep. Hey, we should form teams that don't bunch up types. You two, remember what the Guildmaster said yesterday. The 2 members from Team Billy Boys must be in my group. Therefore, you two shall accompany me when exploring this cave. Understood? I trust you won't hold me up too much. Oh, you must not expect me to do everything for you. It's up to you to look after yourselves. Understood. All right, everyone. We're off to conquer Brine Cave. Let's give it our all. Hooray! Damn, we couldn't even go chat with the Kangaskhan rock out there. Hey, Chief. Looks like those louts from the guild were already inside.
Whoa, should we follow them? Sounds good. We'll track them, but let's keep out of sight. When the right time comes along somewhere in the cave, that's when we'll grab that wimpy Aussie's relic fragment. Then we'll hightail it to the deepest part of the cave. We'll grab all the glory of solving this mystery.
Brilliant, Chief. Your plan's perfect.
Naturally. Anyway, it will be us, Team Skull. We'll be the ones going to the hidden land.
Hehe.
Whoa. Chaw.
They're so threatening and scary. Seal!
Die.
Seal did not survive. Brine Cave is another banger soundtrack, quite frankly. One of my favorites. Very fitting that in Brine Cave we have a Pokemon that immediately uses brine. Kinda love that. This is the dungeon where you'll find rooms that are separated by water like this. It happens a lot in the dungeon generation, so you kind of have to be careful with like what way you approach a room. And if you're using a water type, you have to make sure to not accidentally leave your team behind. It can be a little confusing, but I think we'll be all right. Oh yeah, Chatot is just like broken when he decides to fight. Level 36. Bro knows what he's doing. So if we really need to, I'll just put him in front and have him deal with everything. Bye, Chatot. Right after saying he's OP, and then he does something like that. Ooh, that Gastrodon. Never saw that one coming. Yeah, I'll put Mudslap back on, because if there's going to be Gastrodons around, then my water is just going to get sucked in by Storm Drain. And there'll be nothing I can do then. Also, we weren't going to attack him. He was sleeping. You monster. But it is nice that the other two can basically solo this dungeon instead of me, because like Ewan has to put so much fucking work into most of these dungeons that like having Aussie deal with the bullshit for a little bit is honestly like really, really tasty. Oh no. Ozzy, please. Ozzy! Not gonna deal with that guy over there. There's no point. Another violet seed. Nice. That is very good. Genuinely so good. Oh, and a gummy. Well, since we're basically at the end of the game, we're not going to be going back to the cafe. I'm just going to eat the gummies now and accept my fate. Ow. Now, I don't remember exactly how many floors Brine Cave has, but I don't think it's like a terrible amount. I think the first half is, well, the first half is done. Damn, okay, all right. I actually think Lower Brine Cave might have more floors than Upper Brine Cave. We've gone pretty far down. Hey, Chatot, are we nearing the place where you saw that pattern? We're nearly there. We don't have far to go. However, as I've told you before, every step also takes us closer to those vicious Pokemon. Yes, and we'll have to stay careful and keep our eyes open. Anyway, we don't have far to go now. Let's keep at it, Ewan. Ugh.
Oh, excuse me.
Hey!
Whoa, long time, weaklings.
Oh, you're that nice tea. Eh?
This is it, the relic fragment.
That's...
Sure, I'll take this.
Hey!
Whoa, this is the second time you get a mug for this.
You don't learn very well, that's for sure. Wait, please. I'm afraid I'm not following what's going on here. Why are you even here? We haven't even seen any of you from Team Skull since you suddenly disappeared during the expedition. I fretted for your well-being. I love that Wigglytuff didn't fucking tell Chatot anything.
Worried, huh?
Sure, your guild's full of gullible nincompoops just waiting to be fleeced. Oh? Your demeanor and language seem to be much coarser now. Chatot, they were deceiving the guild all this time. They're a bad exploration team. Team Skull is a bunch of crooks. What? Is that true?
Whoa, what else?
He'd have to be naive beyond belief to be fooled this long. Anyway, now that we've got the relic fragment, now we just have to go to the hidden land. Eat your heart out, nitwits. Sure. Oh, those stinking scoundrels. Play me for a fool, will they? They won't get away with this. I'll show them what it means to trifle with Chatot. Bye, Chatot. He's gone. Chatot was sure furious. I hope he'll be okay. After all, there are those vicious Pokemon he'd warned us about lurking ahead. Not just that, we still need to recover my relic fragment from Skuntank. We should hurry too. So yep, now Chatot's gone. No more Chatot for the party. But it's fine. It is what it is. Like, I don't remember how many floors Lower Brine Cave has, but I'm not concerned. Ozzy has basically been soloing everything here. And I fully expect that to continue. Oh no, I fully don't expect that to continue. I fully expect that to continue. Great, amazing. But this is definitely where, like, if you're not careful, Pokemon are gonna come at you and Pokemon are gonna kill you. So I'm not gonna be afraid to use an Oran Berry if things get tough. Because I better use an Oran Berry than a Reviver Seed. Yo, Staryu! I'm so excited to see Starmie's Mega Evolution. I'm so ready. Could immediately become a team member. Okay, well, this is the end. There's nothing here. Saw it today. I'm trying to avoid, like, the official, like, imagery until, I get to see it in-game, just so that I can see the majesty of a long-legged Starmie for myself. But, like, just the promise of what was leaked all those months ago. Oh, you're reading some PMD webcomics, Fatal. Nice. Tales of Elysium and Milo's from Home. I haven't heard of them myself, but let me know if they're any good. Mega Starmie is something, says Arkham. I mean, I love Pokemon that are something. I'm still one of the few people who will defend Trubbish, Garbodor, Vanillux, basically all the Gen 5 Pokemon that people are like, oh god, they are something. I will defend them with my life. So, Mega Starmie is probably just gonna go on that list. Goddamn Tentacool. Taking things very slowly. I'm not curing the poison anyway because, like, what's the point? Mega Barbaracle goes hard. I'm curious about that one because obviously we all know the leaked list of Megas from, like, the previous leaks, but I haven't looked at, like, the designs that have been leaked so far. But Barbaracle is one I've been curious about because obviously nobody was, like, a big fan of him initially. So him kind of getting a Mega is, like, his chance to have a good design, I guess? Oh god, what is this room? Just in case a powdered snow happened to hit the room, I thought I'd Oranberry up. New typing, instant team member? Interesting. Interesting. I look forward to discovering all of this out in ZA. I'm really looking forward to it. I don't know if I'll be able to buy it at launch though, because I don't have a lot of money in the bank account at the moment, because I don't get paid until the 22nd. But I'll see if I can make something work or something happen, because I really would like to play it this week. Because all the money, for example, that comes from, like, super chats and stuff, it gets paid with my usual YouTube earnings, which is at the 22nd of each month. So everything that I earned from the Silksong streams, for example, that's not getting paid until the 22nd, so I have to wait until I can use that money to invest back into the channel. I'm gonna invest in a new desk, I'm potentially gonna invest in a new monitor, you know, all sorts of stuff, so, like, it's exciting. It's very exciting. Oh, my voice. This place. It's horribly hot and humid in here. Ugh. Hey, I heard a voice over there. Let's go, Ewan. Yup. Wow. It's Team Skull. Ugh. What happened to you guys? Oh, no way. Were you attacked by a mysterious gang of enemies? Whoa. You knew it was coming. Would have been good to know that. Not that you'd tell us. Skuntank, are you alright? Ugh, you find us at your mercy. And you're worried about how we are? How sickeningly generous can you nincompoops nitwits be? We're not about to walk away from anyone if they're hurt. Sure, your concerns wasted on us will be fine. That pompous Chatot, he riled me up enough to keep me going. Huh? Chatot did what? Here's what he did. That Chatot came along after we got wiped out. When he spotted us down and out, he scolded us with all sorts of choice words. Slurs! I didn't even know he knew what slurs were. After giving us that blistering tongue lashing, he went on his way. The things he said about us, I'm still seeing red. I'm so steaming mad that I refuse to give up here. I'm getting out of here if I have to crawl. He called me straight. Can you believe that? He called me heterosexual. I'm going to deliver my payback to that blasted Chatot. But if you think about it, we're close to giving up when that Chatot saved us by riling us up. He invented new slurs, some he has to respect. But even though you say you've been saved, you look like you're still in a lot of pain.
We've been bad to you two all this time. You went through downright rotten times because of us. But you two can still bring yourselves to worry about the likes of us.
Yes, you did make us furious over this and that. But when we see you down and out like this, we can't just walk away. Hey, the relic fragment.
Oh, how unlike me. That relic fragment slipped out of my grip. And I can't move yet. That Aussie is going to steal it back.
Skuntank.
I only dropped the relic fragment by accident. You're free to pick it up, or not.
Skuntank.
Thanks. Why thank me? The next time we meet, we're going back to our old tricks of messing with you. Besides, don't waste your time worrying about us. You should be worrying about Chatot instead.
That's right. Where did Chatot go?
He went deeper. He's going after those enemies. You two hurry up and go too.
Thanks, Skuntank. We're going in deeper after them. Be sure to get your team out. Don't give up.
I'll ask you not to patronize Team Skull.
We have to go, Ewan.
You too. Can you move? You can't be serious.
Heh. The way they trounced us, I'm just too wiped out.
So that's it. Well, we must really look like a mess. But Chief, I like how you kept it to yourself until the very end. That you're a little bit of a good guy, you redeemed yourself. Shut it.
What I gotta say, Chief, there's something to be said about you doing that.
Shut up.
You know what's crazy? That is the last time we ever see them in the entire game. The implication is they're fucking dead. They're just dead. If they were alive, they would have had a cameo in the post-game. No, they're fucking dead. Canon, in my opinion. Just straight up muerto. Hey, Chatot? You two. Be alert. They're very close by. I saw the retreating figures when I gave chase, but I'd lost sight of them by the time I reached this spot. Oh no. Anyway, they must be lurking around here somewhere. But there doesn't appear to be any place to hide here. What is this? An odd sense of foreboding. There are only these rock walls around us. That one glance I caught of them, I'm on the verge of remembering. That's it! When they attacked me last time, they seemed to appear out of nowhere, but where they really appeared was from... I love that Chatot gets his own CG here. Ugh. Ozzy, Ewan, be careful! They're above us! What? Whoa, what? I am Kabutops, and the Omastar brothers. All trespassers need to be taught a lesson. Take that! Chatot? What? I won't let you get away with this.
Oh, how'd you like that? That hero shielded his buddies with his body. That's not what I'd call smart.
Hey, I remember. Kabutops, that big hero's been here before. We knocked him out same way too.
This is the second time he's done that. That really takes a whole lot of smarts. Say what you will. They're our prized recruits. They're kind of my favorites. They're better than the others. If the others are listening right now, these two are so much better than all of you. I won't let you harm them.
Chatot. Chatot.
It's your turn next. Take this.
Oh no. Anyway. Yeah, he let us starve one time, right? We're not forgetting that, are we? Anyway, let's turn off quick attack. Let's turn off Energy Ball. Let's Giga Drain everyone to death. Why not? Ow. That hurts so much. Ozzy, do you want to, like, fuck him up? Thank you. Oh god, I don't like front-facing Omastar sprite when Omastar dies. That's horrifying. Let's go. Eep! Chatot? Chatot, are you alright? Stay with us. Chatot?
That voice. Guildmaster.
Wigglytuff? And Grovyle too.
Guildmaster. Grovyle!
What's Grovyle doing with the Guildmaster? I'll explain later. This is more important. Chatot?
Hey, this is bad. Chatot's down.
Golly, he's hurt. Chatot? Are you okay? Are you hurt?
I'm fine. I'm hale and hearty, as you can see.
Chatot. I'm sorry, Chatot. If I only got here earlier.
Please, don't blame yourself, Guildmaster. But this is so humiliating. To be knocked out by the same enemies again.
That isn't true, Chatot. The last time we came here, you were knocked out right away, Chatot, so you probably don't remember this, but that time, when Kabutop's gang sprang out at us, you shielded me from attack, Chatot.
Excuse me?
I sent Kabutop's gang packing right after that, but if it weren't for you jumping out to shield me, Chatot, I would have been knocked out on the spot. I owe my life to Chatot.
That's what happened.
Chatot, you are my invaluable partner.
I am privileged to hear such words, Guildmaster. I'm such a happy Pokemon.
Chatot?
Everyone, stay calm. Because Billy's voice is starting to die. Yes, he'll live. He still has time. Get him back to the guild, now.
Well then, quick, let's all go back to the guild. No, we will take Chatot back to the guild. But as for you, Ewan and Ozzy, and you, Grovyle, you three must keep going. But...
No, Snuggle Britches, you got boo-boos. I can't. If Wigglytuff broke that out, I would cry.
Don't worry about it. Besides, if you don't go on from here, Chatot's shielding you will have been for nothing. The strange pattern is up ahead. Now hurry.
Thanks, Wigglytuff. We'll continue onward. Let's go, Ozzy, Ewan.
Okay. Let's go, Ewan. Good luck. Find the hidden land. Alright, I know this is a really weird spot to end, but I need to end the stream. My voice is kind of starting to go. You can probably even hear it. And also it's like over the limit. So I'm going to save with my lovely DS, and we are going to finish this game off on the next stream. I don't think it'll be tomorrow. I need to rest my voice. It will be Wednesday or Thursday. I don't remember exactly what day Legends ZA comes out, but I don't think I'll be able to play it on release day. But I'll dedicate one stream to this, and then maybe I can do some Legends ZA on Sunday or Friday if it comes out on Friday. I don't know what day it comes out, so we'll figure it out. But chances are I'll be streaming the ending of this game either on Wednesday or Thursday. So thank you again, everyone, for tuning in. every single one of you. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. For those of you who were commenting earlier in the stream, and for those of you that are commenting now, and everyone else in between, you guys are amazing. And to anybody who's watching this stream after the fact over on YouTube, thanks so much. So I will... Okay, it comes out on Thursday, in which case I will see if I can stream on Wednesday. But no promises. I'll just see what happens and what I can do. But yeah, I will see you all for the final Explorers of Sky stream next time. Have a good one, everyone. Adios.